Yo, what is good, people? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and the Council and what's up, PlayStation.com. And welcome to Mind of a Gamer episode 4. This is a podcast with me and Mr. Official NY to Shy, and we give our perspective, on different things gaming. It's not just PlayStation, we give our perspective on Xbox news, Nintendo news, PC, whatever. Whatever news is going on throughout the week that interests us is what we talk about. And, we have a guest on here and there. And we've got two special guests today, actually. But before we get into that, I just want to say to all the newcomers, welcome. And to all the regulars, I appreciate you for coming back. And like I always say, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world. So my first guest, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good, guys. Hold on. The first guest that we got on the show is the big bro, the big bro, Michy. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know the games you've been playing throughout the week, brother.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Michy Battle. Welcome to my brand new show, Sipping with the Council. Oh, no, it's not my show? Fuck. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Mind of a Gamer, NY to Shy. I had a long-ass day at work. I know some people out there don't know what that is. It's when you get a job and you make your own money, and then you come home and buy video games to play and enjoy it instead of just watching them on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's your boy. Games I've been playing. Damn, what haven't I been playing? Contrary to popular belief, I've been playing PlayStation now. And I have been playing it on my PC because, I have a PC. And why not? I got to use it for something because I don't use it for games, especially not Xbox games. But yeah, PlayStation now. Those 483 games.
The 483 PC games, PC exclusives.
Yeah. Those so-called now all of a sudden in March no longer exclusive games, like PlayStation Now wasn't on PC last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, well, fuck.
Streaming beats owning, Michy.
Yeah. Streaming beats owning. And shout out to all the people who say PlayStation Now is owning games on PC, but they have 4K Blu-ray players for use Netflix. Shout out to y'all. Anyway, games I've been playing: Final Fantasy 14, the GOAT. That is my official home away from home. I've been there. I've been playing Madden 17. I said 17. Yeah, it is 17. Goddamn. This beer is good.
Damn.
Yeah. This beer is good. Been on Madden 17. Let's see. Horizon, Neo, Nier, Danganronpa 1 and 2. Did I just name?
Oh, you played it? How you like that?
Oh, I love those games. It's like an interactive story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of reading involved. So if you're expecting something action-packed, it ain't your cup of tea. It's a lot of reading and analyzing and clue finding. But yeah, I love the game. But yeah, in case you didn't recognize, I did name some exclusives. So don't feel bad if you've never heard of
soon to be multiplex.
or if you're a Microsoft fan and you're tuning in and you don't have some of those yet, give it some time. Because even though you had Halo Wars 2, you didn't buy it. So just give it some time. They're gonna get you something that you like. Let's see, what else have I been playing? Hell, I even played Call of Duty yesterday. Shout out to Infinite Warfare.
Whoa, Call of Duty? Whoa.
Yes.
That's good right there.
Yeah. I re-downloaded Battlefield 1. Hell, I've been down memory lane. I've been playing all kinds of stuff. What was that trash ass game that came out that I looked at in 4K? The Division. I played that shit.
It looks good in 4K.
The Division looks good, and I'm like, did it look this good before?
It did. It did look good, but I don't think, depending on how good the Pro update is, I don't think it was that good looking.
This shit looked like some first E3 type shit. Like I'm like, I don't know if it looked like this before, but the division looks damn good. The division looks so good, it makes me want to keep playing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
it just ain't enough content to be playing that shit.
well, hell, I don't even mind. It just, if I had to pick the division or Ghost Recon Wildlands, I pick the division.
They both I mean, I got to play Ghost Recon Wildlands a little bit more, but I'm very disappointed with that right now. Very disappointed.
I've been on Paladin's beta. Paragon, new character. Shout out to the homie Vic. Trillwave. That dude's a beast with Yin.
Oh yeah,
he walk around smacking people like he was Ike Turner. That shit was amazing. I thought he was Joe Jackson the way he was whooping people ass that whip. Damn, I play a lot of stuff. Trying to think what else have I played that that would be worth mentioning. Steep. I played Steep. And no, it wasn't just for the free weekend. I actually bought Steep. So yeah, I played Steep. I missed that game. I was actually going around on Steep trying to find Xbox One exclusives. Couldn't find any. Pretty much it. I'm gonna stop right there because I could talk about games I play all day.
And most of them be exclusives.
Yeah. You know how we do in the council. We are gamers that play games.
Facts.
So
these are facts right here. Yeah. Michy sounded like a New Yorker right now. I might have to give you your NY card, bro. But you got to eat the New York pizza.
Man, fuck that pizza. But shout out, honorable mention to NBA 2K17. You were good until Spotify started playing 2 Chainz without me starting the music. You had to get deleted off my game system real fast. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Before I start naming more movies, more games, you better keep going.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely a huge catalog of games. And our second guest is, he just came back from his hiatus. He was on YouTube vacation. He the only person I know that take YouTube vacations. Like, put my time in, man. I got benefit time saved up. But yo, man, the other big bro, the fam.
Your royal lightness.
The royal, light skin. Like, if you ever need a light bulb, just call this person and have him stand in a corner and he'll light the whole room. I promise.
Hey, your light shine.
Hey, anybody born in the 80s, you remember those little light bright? I mean, the little light bulbs that you used to have, the glow worms that you put the battery in their back and they would light up in their face?
Oh yeah,
that's Jay Bari.
Yo, if you sound low, you sound a little bit low. Just a little bit.
Hey man,
yo, Jay Bari, go ahead and introduce yourself, brother, and let us know the games you've been playing throughout the week, man.
I was put on this earth to illuminate. Nah, man, yo, dead ass B. My man Michy was speaking that fact.
Said dead ass B. What? Dead ass my guy.
But yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari. And yeah, man, it's good to be on the podcast. Mind of a Gamer. It's gonna be a movie out here in the streets, man. But yo, man, pretty much the games I've been playing, the Horizon Zero Dawn. Big shout out to Sony. Sent that email, and I got a dynamic theme for Platinum.
The theme is cool.
The theme is nice. That joint's nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I've been playing some Nier. I just started up on Nier. Getting into that, so yeah, that is pretty good so far. Just in the beginning, I reached the town and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop because I was a little tired and I was like, nah, I need to be up a little bit to play this. But I just finished Tales of Berseria. Yo, that game is amazing. Great RPG, great story, great character development. Yo, that game right there, like. In Tales of Xhastedgamer, I was skipping some of the little skits that they do, when they have the little dialogue back and forth. But Berseria, I was watching every single one of them joints. You know what I mean? So it was just great writing in that game, man. And the combat was amazing as well.
Yeah, the combat for that is very, very good, and the dialogue is phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, man, that's a great game. Don't sleep on that. That is a great game. Also, I tried out the No Man's Sky with the new update, and No Man's Sky looks amazing. especially with the HDR on there. It looks real good. Like the colors really pop. But it was always a colorful game anyway. But adding HDR to that, it looks really, really good. So anybody that bought No Man's Sky, if you had a digital, don't trade it in. Go back and play that, man. Cause they really added a lot to the game. Like I'm confused now, like what the hell to do in the game, because they added so
a lot more. So you're saying there's a lot more to do than when the game first released?
Yo, you can pick your modes. Like you got survival modes in that joint. Like it's multiplayer. I think they're gonna have an update for that. I've seen an update coming for that as well. There's another patch update coming, and I think that's gonna be like enable like full multiplayer. But I gotta go back and check because I was skimming through Twitter and I saw something like that. So don't count it for 100%.
Okay.
What else I was playing? That's basically pretty much it. I think it's probably more, but I don't want to drag it on too long. But Chaos Code, I just bought that. I did buy Danganronpa. I'm going to start that probably this weekend as well. But Chaos Code, we in there on Sunday, so I'm going to try that out.
Chaos Code, I might pick that up.
A little lobby in that too, man. So we'll test that out. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Horizon. If you ain't played that yet, go play that. Great game. Oh, matter of fact, Zelda. I've been playing a lot of Zelda too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
About 10 hours in Zelda. Just trying to get my hearts up and all that good stuff, because I got the stamina up a little bit already. So now I'm just working on some hearts. Because some dudes can still one hit kill you in that game. So I've been playing a lot of Switch games, but go ahead, man.
Cool.
You didn't play no Xbox games?
Xbox, you at the wrong podcast.
I mean, I was just saying, you playing all the, going multi-console and shit. I mean, you figured somewhere. Surely you may have played an Xbox game.
Bari said he about to build a PC. He good.
Nah, I ain't doing no
Hey,
PC.
bro, let me tell you something about life. I have a PC. I ain't playing not one motherfucking single solitary ass Xbox game on my PC.
I don't know.
Switch games. No,
Switch games.
That fast RMX, that racing game is pretty cool, man. It reminds me.
Look, I'm gonna tell you another piece of truth before you keep the story going. Ain't nobody playing them Play Anywhere games on PC.
Nah, I don't see that.
I'm sorry. Okay,
I think my corner. Buy it on PC or buy it on Xbox.
The PC community is very strict, man, to what they like to play.
They get shit on sale though. Like they like PC dudes, they wait for a lot of sales. We get off topic though. Hold on. Back to top. Y'all know my co-host, man, my big bro, MistaOfficialVG. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let everybody know the games you've been playing throughout the week, brother.
What's going on, world? What's going on, PlayStation Nation? It's MistaOfficialVG. Happy to be here with the fam. And I haven't really been playing on too much, still on the grind on Horizon. I'm gonna try to really push through. I haven't got a chance to like really sit down and play for too long, but I'm gonna push through this weekend and you know what I'm saying, try to hopefully get the platinum at least by next weekend. That's the aim. And I don't know, because I'm trying to watch Iron Fist too, so we'll see. But
I can tell you where to watch Iron Fist. Go look in the toilet.
Oh Lord, this guy. We're not finna get into that here. I don't even have the energy. Michy, please, just spare me, please.
Yeah, look at the toilet for that Iron Fist, bruh.
I'm just playing with you. I'm playing.
But I played I did play something else outside of Horizon. It's Figureheads. It's pretty cool. I gotta finish up the tutorial though. But I played a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? For those who know and have accounts in other regions, we worldwide in this piece. Go check it out. It's in the Japanese PSN store. I'm not sure how long it's up in there for. And
did you see the Xenogears mix?
No, I didn't. I didn't finish the tutorial. I got to go back. I was thinking about probably just starting it over and streaming. But I got my controls finally to where I needed them to be. Thank God, shout out to Google Translate, because I was able to use that and switch the controls to inverted, because I play inverted controls.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I played a little bit of that. And speaking of which, Bari, you know, because I was the second one to get it because Court he had that first, but I'm down for that Chaos Code, man. I'll show y'all what it's about, what they do. What's the name? Roy, who be slinging motherfuckers.
Pot in the ladle.
Oh yeah, him too.
I was,
Yeah, the chef.
I'm gonna pick it up tonight. I'm gonna pick
I
it
was
up.
watching Maximilian. He was liking Roy, and I seen some stuff with Roy. I was like, oh damn, this dude look cool as hell.
Yeah, a lot of them characters is dope. That Celia too. She dope.
Yeah.
That ninja chick, I think I like her a lot too. She remind me of Ibuki. So
Yeah, I might snatch that up this
So
week.
Chaos
We
Code,
can start up a
It's
lobby.
cheap.
Chaos Code, what it is, huh?
yeah, it's $20, man. I actually,
I'll snatch it up.
when I get some extra bread, because I got the Hong Kong version, I want to get the English version. Matter of fact, Bart, since you got it, is the voices in English, or can I just keep what I got?
I ain't even started yet, to be honest with you. How do you start it?
Yeah, because if the voice is in English, I get the American version. But if it's all the same with like Japanese and voices and English subtitles, I just keep the version I got. I mean, obviously, I got a digital anyway.
I think it is in English. I'm not too sure. I don't know. He was playing.
Dre said you out here getting struggle plots, Kev.
Whatever. You can call them what you want. But I bet you when that icy drop, folks gonna be on it.
You better get that chat.
Man, I'm doing too much right now. I'm gonna get it to it in a minute.
But yeah, so that's all you been playing. Okay.
Yeah, that's all pretty much.
Okay. Back when he a gamer.
Right. Ain't no game out here, man. Ain't no game. But yo, man, y'all know who I am. I'm Persona, and the games I've been playing throughout the week, bro, is I got the platinum in Horizon Zero Dawn on Saturday. I was very hyped for that platinum. And,
why you gotta put a date in there?
I mean, you know.
I mean, all y'all got the platinum except for me yet. I'm a little bit salty, but it's cool.
It's not a Horizon at all. Horizon was pretty easy platinum.
Yeah, when I get the Horizon platinum,
just
I'm back on the grind.
Them trials though, in the jungle, it was annoying. The stealth ones, oh my god.
Nah, they weren't. The stealth ones weren't that bad. I mean,
I was struggling the stealth ones. I even put up I make sure I save this so I can put up a tutorial if anybody else is struggling.
Which stealth one though? Because if you're talking about the last trial, then that one was a little kinky.
The Watcher one and
that Watcher one was easy. The one I had a problem with was the crab grabbing the things because I kept thinking I had to kill the crab and then make him drop it. I didn't know that they were protecting him.
Oh yeah, that one was easy. I just ran and got those. But the Watcher one, I didn't know where the fourth one was at. I was like, what the hell? Where I gotta go, yo? And I went to the little vision thing and I finally caught it, but it was too late. I didn't get the blitz. I had to
see, I'm still catching up on stuff because I just came across those snap malls yesterday. The snap malls in the long legs.
Oh,
you get to them stealth, bro. When you get to them stalkers, bro. Oh my god. Them stalkers.
Oh, the stalkers was cool. I killed one of them for a little side mission.
You in the jungle, bro? Trust me, bro. It's a cauldron that you got to go through. Nah.
Yeah, that was my last one. That one with the stalkers. Yeah, that was.
But I'm still fairly early in the game, and I'm like level 33, I think 33, 32. So hopefully I should be 50.
Once you get that shield weaver armor, you pretty much good from there with the shield weaver armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cheap.
But yeah, you know, so I platinum Horizon Zero Dawn, and I got the I'm right now I'm playing Nier. I've been playing Nier all week. If you follow the channel, you know I've been streaming up Nier, and I'm close to that platinum. I'll have that platinum by Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, I know you can. Yo, I'm sorry y'all to interrupt, but my wife is playing Tales of Berseria. I haven't even started on the chat, but it's this sword fight that is on point. I don't know who this dude is.
Shinguri. The brother.
Wait, no, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I don't want to know because I'm still.
My bad.
Beat the game.
I thought you had beat it already.
Nah, I ain't beat it yet. After
all right, I'm gonna shut up.
Like Shingure or something like that. Shingure, the brother.
Talking about the brother. Talking about the brother of Teresa.
Nah,
his brother. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That sword fight was. Oh my god. Okay,
it's gonna be like two of them. There's gonna be three of them. Matter of fact.
Oh, so then I probably don't know that. All right, so then.
Especially the last battle joint. That joint ill.
Yo, don't say nothing. Let's move on. But so those are the two games I've been playing all week, man. Nier and Horizon. Pretty much Nier all week, but I'll have Nier Platinum this weekend for sure.
Oh yeah. My bad. Cut you off one more time. I got Danganronpa too. Well, it's my wife's now because I ain't really into it. Shit. But I do have that Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reloaded, and I got Nier also but I ain't get started on it yet. I want to finish Horizon, then I'm gonna get on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch Danganronpa probably later though, because I'm juggling too many games right now. But yeah, yo, so let's go ahead and let's get into the show. So first and foremost, we got to talk about the sales. Get the sales out the way. Sales is everybody's favorite topic, including my own. So it's definitely good with the sales. So earlier this week, it was announced that Horizon Zero Dawn sold 2.6 million copies worldwide. Yo, this brings a smile to my heart. I'm very, very, very happy right now that a new IP it exceeded. This is the highest selling PlayStation IP for PlayStation 4. How you guys feel about that? It's not with you, Michy.
Well, I was reading this article on Fanboy Daily, and it said that Horizon Zero Dawn has outsold every game released on Xbox this year combined.
What?
Wow. They said you can actually go back to November and count every game sold on Xbox. And Horizon outsold it. That's just fanboy news. You can't take that for fact because I just made that up. But you know how we do in these gaming streets. A lot of people make shit up, and a lot of you motherfuckers believe it. So y'all can believe that.
This guy's stupid.
Yeah, this guy is savage. He said, "I just made that up, but y'all don't believe it."
But nah, I'm not surprised by Horizon sales because we knew Horizon would sell. Everybody knew Horizon would sell. The thing that people were wondering was how much, because the people on the other side were holding their breath in anticipation, like, please let Horizon only sell 1 million so we can talk trash about it. Please, so we can use that what that thing they said attach rate or some shit.
They still using that. They still using that. They just say that the PlayStation gamers don't buy games, and they still trying to deflect with that.
They're trying to say, how PlayStation got 55 million consoles sold, but only selling 2.6 million units. It should be at 20 million.
What game sells 20 million in 2 weeks? Furthermore,
I don't even know.
You have to consider this, okay? It's amazing that Horizon sold 2 million. What is 2.6 million?
Yeah, 2.6. Yeah.
In the midst of all the shit that was releasing around it.
Yeah.
Think about games we've had to play.
Zelda was coming out that Friday. Like, it's crazy.
And people that have PlayStations bought the Switch. So that's Zelda sales too. People said, I'm getting all these games. But out of all these games that's releasing, we got Nier releasing close to it, Neo released close to it, fucking everything released close to it. It released with neighbors, more or less. All these games dropped. And people still went out, 2 million of them plus went out and bought this game. Like every PlayStation that exclusive that launched, console or just PlayStation exclusive, because people gonna nitpick. Every one of these games they dropped made more noise than Halo Wars 2 did. And I'm trying to understand, how do you have a console and you have an exclusive to drop, and that shit's just like a feather on water? Like, how?
I mean,
that's the reason why PlayStation now is on PC.
I mean, we're going to get to that because it was actually a good. We're going to get into that into the next article, because it's actually a good point made that I think trickles into everything that's transpiring right now. But yeah, I mean, in Xbox's defense, well, in Halo Wars 2's defense, RTSs aren't very popular amongst console gamers. So that I think that type of game is niche. In this community.
It wasn't.
So what type of game is popular on Xbox?
The big three: Halo, Gears, and Forza. I mean, I'm being real. Like,
okay, so without selling bundles, what game is popular on Xbox?
Without selling bundles?
Yeah, without selling bundles, what game is popular on Xbox?
Halo and Halo and those games, they did sell well.
To be fair,
by themselves, yeah, they did sell well by themselves. They
Forza
did.
Horizon did good. I think it's about like did it sell like maybe 2 million or something, or
I think
it
it's like
sold at least 1
1.5.
million.
I thought it was like 1.5. I don't know.
It's still doing pretty good though. I mean, to be fair.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, 1.5 is that's great.
Yeah, they do good. They do good.
Who did
I'm not knocking
1.5?
that.
Hey, Forza, was it Forza 3?
Because it's funny that the only reason you need an Xbox is for Forza Gears and Halo.
Well, soon you won't need that for that either. But
Yeah, it's at 2.5. 2.5. It hit that in February.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so 2.5 in February.
Yeah.
But
I mean, well, Horizon did that in 2 weeks, so you see the difference.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's the point in having an Xbox and getting exclusives if you're not gonna play Record, you're not gonna play Quantum Break, you're not gonna play Sunset Overdrive, you're not gonna play Rise,
you're not gonna play Scalebound. I'm sorry, I just had to say
my
that.
heart, Persona.
I'm sorry, I just had to say.
You know how near and dear Scalebound was to me. Speaking
Yo,
of which,
don't worry, we still gonna do
is
that.
This fucking good.
That spoiler cast.
Yeah, we are doing it. If Nier is this fucking good, I know people on Xbox are mad as fuck right now that they don't have Scalebound.
Let me get somebody else's thoughts. Bari, go ahead.
My thoughts are.
What?
You getting his Ice JJ Fish show?
You doing the intro song? Yeah, I can sit at the main screen and listen to that for hours, man. Like I love that shit. Okay. Say that for the Council podcast.
Yeah, man. We ain't finna have that. That shit ain't sliding here, bro.
Yo, Kev, let him know, son. You ain't gonna be doing that on Mind
of a
Gamer,
fucking
bro.
light skinned ballots. You shut the hell up.
You ain't doing that on Mind of a Gamer, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey,
boot
that dude off the show. He sing again.
My area. But I just want to give a big shout out to Microsoft real quick for shouting out Horizon Zero Dawn during this week. You know, me streaming on Beam, not Halo Wars.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that really
wow right now.
Hey,
wow.
Microsoft execs was marketing Horizon more than Sony out here in these YouTube and Twitter streets or Beam streets, man. It's a big shout out to Microsoft for that. But yo, nah, man. Horizon, you know, I estimated around 2 million, you know, for Horizon, but also I was wary on it because even though it's a very hyped up game and everybody was anticipating it, it's still an RPG, and RPGs nowadays is looked upon like it's the plague for gamers. But Horizon felt very accessible for a lot of people that were not into RPGs like that because it was like tons of continuous action going on in that game if you wanted to play that way. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Horizon, well deserved that it sold so well, and I can see this game, you know, picking up even more in sales. And we got great news that the expansion is on its way. They announced that.
Oh no, you too soon. I was gonna talk about that next.
Oh, my bad. I thought we was in the Horizon topic.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You might as well talk about it. Go ahead.
I mean, that was in the same article. That announcement was in the same article.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. So go ahead and go ahead.
But yeah, man, it's definitely good, man. You know, the PlayStation Nation, they came out and they supported the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, big shout out to Guerrilla Games. You know, I want more Horizon, honestly. You know what I mean? Yo, yeah. Horizon is such a fun game. Like I platinumed that game, but even though I platinumed it, I was still playing like the side missions that I was missing because I was like, nah, I want more. And yo, quick little caveat in that game: if you platinum it or when you get to the ending, don't forget to go back to the Nora village and talk to Teresa again. You're gonna get some nice detailed information. That's all I'm gonna give you.
You already gave us much of a spoiler.
Nah, it's not.
I don't even know who that is.
Tell you the information.
It's not a spoiler. I'm just saying, like, yo, don't miss out because you can beat the game and miss out and not do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was cool just to get in that knowledge from that, like, because you always was questioning that question. I was questioning, like, why is this way? But you know, she gave you the detail on that. But nah, man, Horizon, great game. I enjoyed every minute of it. I can't wait for the DLC or the expansion.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to the Gorilla for that.
Nice. Kev,
Yeah,
you got
man.
any thoughts on it?
On the sales of Horizon,
Yeah.
I mean, I expected it to do well, man. You know,
You
a game like
expected
that
it.
is.
Cocky.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I just didn't know how much, like how well it was gonna do. I ain't trying to sound cocky in that, but I'm saying like I knew it was gonna do good, obviously, because shit, myself, I double dipped. You know, I got the digital version and I got the physical version.
I
So I
quadrupled it.
mean,
I bought like
yeah,
8
yeah. Oh,
copies.
we already know that's why folks listening there now. They listening for a free game, probably. You gonna
Bought
give away
Hey,
8
the
copies
game?
of that damn game,
You gonna
yo.
give away the game today, boss?
shout out to Persona for doing that Xbot math. Dude said he
Oh damn.
quadruple
Well,
dipped and then said he bought 8 of them.
you know, Octa
Oh
dip, whatever.
no.
Octo dip, whatever.
But nah, he supported though. But
Yeah,
nah, man. I
supported.
mean, I knew it was gonna do good. Like, especially since the game was getting good reviews and whatnot. I think it's gonna continue to do well. I could definitely see it getting up there to Last of Us status. So I expect maybe in about the summertime we hear another announcement how the game is done well. If they bundle it, it is obviously do well, which I don't understand why they didn't do it in the first place. But
But that's what I'm saying. Look how good it did without no
without a
no
bundle,
bundles, no special edition consoles, just
Yo,
straight up game.
by E3, it should be at 5 million.
Yeah, I can
that's
see
what I'm
5
saying. Like
million
by the
from E3.
summertime, they should have some
my
sort of announcement.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
That this may actually replace the Uncharted bundles that they have out. Like I can see Holiday, they'll bundle Horizon,
Nah,
have like Horizon
nah,
bundles. I can
because
see it.
this holiday, I could. Well, if they do that, it'd be kind of too late. They should do that shit over the summer because this holiday belongs to Red Dead. If that shit doesn't get delayed,
Yes,
that's what
it's only
the
going to do
holiday belongs with. You know what I'm saying? That and Battlefront, because Battlefront is due up this year too.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, since we're on the topic of Horizon, they did pretty much all but Hermit Halsey all but announced Horizon Zero Dawn expansion. Now, if it's going to be an expansion to this like a DLC expansion, or if it's going to be an expansion to the story as a whole, that's yet to be seen. But all in all, there is going to be an expansion to the story. Shout out to Miss Timbo on the track. Shout out to Chris. How you guys? I mean, I'm excited for that because I feel like that. Not to spoil anything, but I feel like this should have been a little bit more at the end. So I'm kind of glad that there is going to be an expansion. How you guys feel about that? Starting with you, Bari.
Oh yeah, I want more of this game, man. Give me more story. Give me some more. One thing I do appreciate with this game is just I like the side missions, how it was structured. Not every
They felt
side
like stories of their own. Like even though like they were short, like each side mission felt like a its own journey.
Yeah, like and the thing is too, not all the side missions were like the same type of thing. You do have, some of them repeat themselves on how you do it, but a side mission always led into like another side mission that leads into like another side mission that leads into like another. There's side missions that's really long in this game, not Witcher long, but it was pretty, lengthy. And I like that. So with the expansion, I would like to see more of that. You know what I mean? And probably the main story, but however they do it, I just want more. Have my shield weaving armor carry over. That armor is
that
cool. But yeah, man, this is great news, man. Because honestly, I think everybody that was into the story of Horizon was going to ask, like, yo, is there going to be some DLC for this joint? You know what I mean? So this is good news to hear. After that, and I do think not to backtrack, but I do think if the order did as well as like this, like similar to this, we would have heard like a similar news 2 weeks later, like, hey, there's gonna be some expansion for the order. But that's another story. My bad. I just got flashbacks. But now, yeah, definitely.
You just got what?
Some flashbacks to the order.
Oh, flashbacks. I thought you said flabbergasted. I was like, what?
No. But nah, man, this is great news though, for real.
Cool. I know Michy and Kev, y'all ain't finished the game, but how do y'all feel about the extra DLC coming? Start with you, Mich.
Well, as you all well know, I'm not a huge fan of Horizon story the gameplay is impeccable. The gameplay is, look, after playing a game like Final Fantasy 15, the gameplay in Horizon is refreshing. Like, Horizon gameplay so good, I stopped playing Final Fantasy 14 sometimes just to run around and have fun. I could give 3 shits about the story. I just like walking around destroying stuff. And if you ever see my gameplay, like my tear ability, it's like it's 70% on my bow. So I'm shooting stuff one time, tearing it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm messing up everything. I'm going up against a snap maul or whatever they call with no fire. Everything I'm fighting, I'm just using the bow.
Did you get that one arrow yet? The tear blast yet?
Yo, that Terror Blast is god-like, bro.
You ain't seen no arrow yet, bro.
Yo, that Terror Blast, a tear off like a whole side of a damn robot's armor. Like, this shit is crazy.
And look, I can shoot a Bella Blast or whatever they call them. The
Terror Blast.
The fat things with the green stuff on the back. Yeah, the Bella back. I can shoot a Bella back twice and knock the little canister off the back.
Yeah.
Then I'm just knocking arms off. The little dudes with the shells on their back with the shield and they do little electric stuff.
Shell
Yeah.
Shoot them in the arm once. Claw fall off. Shoot them in the other arm. Shield fall off. Shoot him in the back. Shell fall off. Now he just walking around looking lost. Like,
they be
long leg. Shoot him in the chest. It's over. My favorite thing to kill, my arch nemesis, is those what are those hawks that blow the ice?
Oh, the Glint Hawks.
Glint Hawks. I hate them with a passion. I'd be spotting them from across the room and just letting them have it. So,
yeah. A group of them is annoying, but one of them is easy to take them out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 of them, like, oh my god, these dudes are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I would gladly like to see the DLC come out because I need more creatures in this universe, and I just want more mayhem.
Yeah.
But people also waiting for DLC. Tune in for Stormblood DLC dropping in June.
This guy, man.
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, nah.
You know, you already know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, Kev, what you think of the DLC? Like you want?
All right, I'm outside right now. My bad. I like it. Well, I like the sound of it rather. I didn't beat the game, so I'm still kind of clueless as far as what's going to take place. But you know what I'm saying? Anything to help the story out is dope. And by the way, I do got those Terror Blast arrows too.
Yeah, them Terror Blast arrows are good. They're good.
Yeah, they on point.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm hyped for the DLC. I definitely want to see, what, more about the story and, see that expansion and all that stuff, especially after what you saw at the end. It's like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely want to see.
Well, I guess that too, bro. I guess
I kind of guessed that too. I mean, we'll talk about that on the spoiler cast, but yeah, I kind of, yo. But yo,
boy, so like you got a wipe.
No, when you said the story not good, I'm like, because
I don't know, Michy. I don't know what game you playing. I mean, obviously your opinion.
No, I mean it's not that the story is not good, but Horizon story is not surprising. It's not one of those.
Oh no,
it's a good story.
It's not grabbing them like that.
It gets
but
deep.
It's not like a game that I've never played before for me. And people might be like, oh, well, he doesn't like Horizon story. No, you shut the fuck up. Tons of games with stories. That's all I play. So if you have a story that captivates me, you did a damn good job. Not just a good job. You did a damn good job. So Horizon story, it's great, but it ain't amazing. Sometimes I find myself wanting to kill stuff so bad that when I go talk to people, I just keep hitting X to get through that shit. So I can go back out and kill stuff.
But that's like, I mean...
But it's not that the story's bad.
Did you get to like tall building?
Tall building, there's a few. What?
Like the main part, I forgot the mission, but there's a building that you got to climb within the story. It's like a story mission is this tall ass building.
No, I didn't get that yet.
Oh, yeah, I know
Nah.
you're talking. I know you're talking about. It's
You
in
ain't-
like
the
the
part where
early
I'm at-
areas though. It's in like the early areas. I know you're talking about. It's in the
You ain't-
early
The
areas.
part where I'm at is I caught up with a fraud in the desert. You know what I'm talking about. I caught up with a fraud in the desert.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. Did
Yeah.
you get like a message from somebody where you're
Yeah.
focused?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
Okay. So you probably like at the halfway part.
Yeah,
If you got that message.
keep doing that story, yo. That don't get deep, bro. Because
Yeah, the story is crazy because the explanation, yo, I don't want to spoil anything, but yo, the explanation of how they break shit down from the old world and explain it to you,
That
it
joint's
is
heavy,
a
bro.
marvel, bro. Like it really is good. Like this isn't no bullshit.
and then you find out why the people was like how they are, like
Yes. And then like how like everybody is alive and like why the machines are there and why the other machines. It's so deep, the story and how everything is, that it's crazy. Like it's mind blowing.
it's good, man. Yo, from the beginning, like I get what Michy's coming from, because the beginning it's cliche, but for me, it still captured me really quick. I was drawn to Aloy very quick.
I like Aloy as a character. Like Aloy as a character was really done well to me. I like
that whole training joint. That joint.
I didn't get no gay vibes from her or nothing, but you know.
Look, let me tell y'all something about life, okay? Let me tell you where Horizon messed up for me, right? Because this is where they let me know that I could be a savage, and I officially tuned out of the story. When you were at the beginning, and that motherfucker threw that rock at you, and they gave you 3 choices. You could put the rock down, you could throw it at his head, or you could hit that motherfucker in the head. From then on out, I wanted to be as savage as I could be. So I'm going through doing everything reckless. And I just tuned out of the story. And not that anything bad happened, but I was just like, the gameplay is fire. I'm running through, forget controlling these animals and riding on whatever the backs of them and using them to get across the terrain. I'm walking everywhere and everybody getting shot.
Yeah, I was a walker too. Certain.
I mean, certain times I would catch the.
You get deeper in the story, you're unlocking more stuff. Yeah, you're gonna want to get.
You're gonna want to get there quick. I mean, I had bought the unlimited fast travel pack, so I was just fast traveling everywhere.
I was fast traveling.
I probably fast traveled twice, and that was when I was sleepy. Oh, by the way, shout out to my beautiful wife who's in the comment section. I just turned on the laptop and saw you there. Hello.
Them on my track. But now the story definitely picks up though, man, for real. Like
it does. Keep playing.
Does it pick up like
really
UPS or like FedEx?
FedEx, not UPS, because y'all know how UPS treat us, man. No good.
The game gets so sci-fi on you, bro. It's just like, yo.
The explanation, like how they break it down, is what like got me even more, because it's like, yo, like you begin to feel for like,
it wasn't simplistic, like, you know, it wasn't tacked on. It was just like, yo, it's a deep meaning behind everything that you're going through. Like everything seems so simplistic now because of the society that you live in, but it's
very advanced.
Yeah, wait till that spoiler.
Like,
okay,
you know about ES, right? Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Okay. The explanation of her and how she fit into all of that, and why, you know, shit is happening the way it is, and why it's like this. Yo, Sobek was God, bro. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yo, but let's move on. We're getting off topic. All right, so some good news for the Sony camp. Sony dominates 2016 console market with 57% share of world market value. Now, I want to read something for you guys before I get your input on this, guys. I want to read you guys something, and then I want you guys to give me your take on.
Read that gospel, God.
Yo, so it says, make sure I got it right. IHS Market Kit confirmed that Sony's dominance of the 35 billion console market continued in 2016 with its flagship console, PlayStation 4, responsible for almost double the sales value of hardware, content, and services compared to its closest competitor, Microsoft's Xbox One.
No, you can call them closet.
PS4 ended 2016 with an install base of 53 million compared to Xbox One's 27.6 million. These are analytical numbers. An analyst, put this together. So these numbers are, I'll say accurate. And then it says, value, but yeah, give me your thoughts on that. Like, how do you guys feel about,
basically
we know that Sony's doing well, but this is 57% of the share of world market value. That's not no small feat. That's huge.
Sony is in the mind of gamers. I mean, when people was thinking about video games this generation, they're thinking about the PlayStation. They captured the mind share, not just emotionally with gamers, but the sales wise and this complete domination. They're spending the most money when it comes to games as far as marketing. Evidence when it comes to just profits and revenue. So yeah.
Looking from a business perspective, the part that I want to read to you guys from a business perspective, it makes sense why Sony wants to go into what it is that they're trying to go into right now. It says data reveals that overall dominance and momentum that Sony is experiencing in the console market, with 57% share in 19.7 billion of the spending on console hardware, games, content, and services. IHS market cap forecast this trend to continue in 2017, with Sony well placed to break console market sales value. The console sales value. Look at that. Listen to that. Market sales value of 20 billion in 2017, as the company drives through a strategy to aggressively build its digital console business. Now, when you think, what the fuck is a digital console? Ding, ding, ding. PS Now. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and Bari, go ahead and continue saying what you were saying. I just wanted to put that out there for you guys.
Okay, Mr. Analyst. I see out here. But now, yeah, man, like I said, like PlayStation is doing really well, and the numbers is showing. I mean, it's not like we're assuming or we're talking out of ass like, oh, PlayStation's doing great, guys. Nah, it is actually showing there. It's actually something tangible that you can prove when it comes to PlayStation side of things. But yeah, man, this is great for the business, but it's also great for the gamer because we are reaping the benefit by getting bombardment of games upon us. PlayStation network has been improving. I mean, a lot of people like to deny it and say PSN is trash, but they're trying all these different improving by great lengths when it comes to because there's a lot of services, cloud services, that people was just looking over and probably not even taking advantage of this stuff. That PlayStation.
There's a lot of stuff that they have.
Share play, remote play, cross play.
Spotify. I'm pretty sure they're getting a cut off that.
Yeah, they own Spotify now.
There's a lot of things that is there for the PlayStation gamer.
But my question is this to you guys: why is it that the other two are lagging behind so much like this? Like, especially when you look at PlayStation is putting out a plethora of games, and all the games ain't selling a million. Some games are duds or whatever the case may be, and the console isn't perfect, but it's like the other two are seriously lacking behind. Like, why?
Let me answer the question that in a way that Bari is afraid to answer the question because he's too nice. The reason why PlayStation owns 57% of the
world market value,
the world market value in gaming, is because nobody wants to play that other shit. That is the reason. These consoles launched 2 weeks the fuck apart. These motherfuckers have a gap about the size of Xbox One sales between them. Let that sink in, people. There's a gap the size of your total between you. Why don't people want that shit? Or better yet, who wants the shit? you have these diehard defenders of the other box,
Xbox.
the trash men, the trash men as I call them, because they keep up with all the shit nobody wants. The trash guys. These guys will tell you something like the Xbox One Play Anywhere is a great deal, and gamers want that shit. Look at the sales of the games on Play Anywhere. That tells me that these motherfuckers not only aren't playing it on the Xbox, they aren't playing it on the PS.
Trash.
They're not playing it on Windows 10. And people ask themselves, why is PlayStation now going to PC? I'll tell you why. Somewhere, some exec at Sony is like, these motherfuckers ain't buying this Xbox shit on PC. Hey, let's throw up PS4 games on PC and see if we can start a ruckus. They laughed about it over drinks, and they actually did the shit. And you know what? You motherfuckers ain't shut up since. All you talking about is, now we can play your games on PC. You need to play them somewhere because you ain't playing shit on your own console. Play some games.
Bruh. Damn.
Go ahead.
That does sex working its magic. Kev, what you think?
Oh fuck, man. Michy threw me off. What were we talking about?
Like, I gotta follow that shit.
Market share.
Sony dominates console market with 53% share of world market value.
It's almost back to old times, bro. You know what I'm saying? PS4 is the closest thing to the PS2 right now, as far as gaming wise, and rightfully so, because it's got a lot of good games coming out, and it's really justified now for the purchase of a PS4. I know a lot of the pro Xbox guys still try to, downplay the success of the PS4, but it's like with all the games just from this year alone, you know what I'm saying? I mean, given we had good games prior to this year, obviously, but just with the way that the year just kicked off with PlayStation, man, you got something to look forward to every month. I can't really see myself, just from the amount of games that's been pumped out. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna really be getting outside of April. Well, playing rather, because I know what I'm gonna get. I should say, because I'm gonna get that Crash, and I'm picking up Injustice, even though that's a multi-plat. But I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna play these games outside of that, because really, outside of Kingdom Hearts, I'm set for the year. For me personally, you know what I'm saying? After that shit dropped, after Persona 5, because I'm getting that too. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That too, and then tokening. See, that's my point. Like, there's so many games that's dropping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I got a question.
Where I'm gonna find the time, and then that's a good thing. Obviously, that's well worth the investment.
Well, PlayStation is doing a very good job at keeping gamers busy. Like, and it's evident. Like, this year, the start of we're only in March. Like, we're only in March.
And my backlog, I'm still buying games. I still ain't bought Gravity Rush.
Yo, look, we in March, and I've already bought like 12 games. Like, and most of them were exclusives, in some form. And so it's like
Neil, Jesus.
With the Xbox, and don't get me wrong, I love my Switch. I like the Switch. I love it strong. I like the Switch. Jack Move Johnny. What is good, my brother? I appreciate you for coming through, man. I like my Switch. I like Zelda and things like that. But it's like I picked up the Switch because I wanted Zelda. But it's like Horizon, Nier. Then I'm turn around and get fucking Mass Effect, and then turn around and get Persona 5, and then turn around and get Token 2. It's like
Yakuza.
Yakuza. I gotta go back and finish that. It's like, and then I gotta go Platinum Gravity Rush 2. It's like, when you want to go somewhere else, PlayStation just keeps like, come on back, bro. We still got work to do. And it's not me. And to people that's watching, it may sound fanboyish, and that's fine. But it's like you have to admit, you gotta. No, I'm saying you gotta admit the facts though, because this is a fact. Even with Michy, I don't even go as far as Michy. Michy plays Final Fantasy 14. He's playing it on PS4. He could play it on his PC, but he's playing it on PS4 because that's where his homies are. So he can chill, play the game, enjoy himself, and still chat with his homies. Like, PlayStation's community alone, it's just, it's crazy.
I got a question.
It's just, it's crazy. 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 It's just, it's cra you can't beat that right now.
It's a lot of things though. It's the community, it's the games, it's the ease of use. You know what I'm saying? The simplicity of the console, like a lot of
the
stuff,
things
man.
that work when you
And
need
it
them
sells.
to work.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the PlayStation UI. When you need it to work, it works. Shout out to the Chef Factory. Because Upload Studio is fucking trash.
Ooh, and Chef Factory is a beast now, man. You can
I
add your
checked
own
that
clips.
Chef Factory out. That shit is wow.
That is a beast. Like I don't see no console doing that right now.
Man, look,
Chef Factory, they doing it right. Go ahead, Michy.
I got the better question when it comes to this mindshare. I mean, this whole little mindshare thingy. What is the reason people wouldn't support PlayStation?
Fanboyism.
No, I'm just saying, like, what would motivate somebody outside of just fanboyism? Because it's something more than that. These fanboys.
I mean, it could be preference, but even with preference,
you can't even say preference though. Preference.
No,
if people say preference, it's a lie. No, you can't.
It very well might be preference.
Preference of what games? If you say preference of games,
console,
not necessarily preference of games. You have people that only know Xbox. So even if they did have a chance to get a better console, they're going to stick with Xbox. They already have Xbox Live.
They're gonna say friends.
Why go away from it?
They friends.
I wouldn't even say friends
because
most of their friends on PlayStation.
That's a fair assumption. Okay, I don't want to leave Xbox because my friends are there. Cool, that's fine.
Yeah,
you can say that.
It's not cool. That is dumb as hell.
Well, no. Damn.
Well, do you want to go to Xbox when all your friends and shit is on PlayStation, Bari? I mean, let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Yo, listen. Yo, don't get it twisted.
New friends.
Don't get it twisted. Like, yo, I go where I want to play the games at. It's not my friends. No disrespect, nobody here. My friends is not the reason why I buy a console. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's games that I want to play with my friends, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna buy the console that supports my gaming habits, not my friends' gaming habits. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So people buying a console for quote unquote their friends, because we do see it in these Facebook groups on Twitter. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do you play games for yourself? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't know.
I mean, if you look back from January last year, they announced that the Xbox One was around 19 million, something like that, because somebody at EA leaked some stuff and people ran with it. They only sold like 7 million consoles in a year. You have to ask yourself, from January last year till today, what was your reason for getting an Xbox One?
Phil Spencer.
I mean, the reason. That wasn't a reason. That wasn't a reason.
Uncle Phil.
Well, now the fanboys of now, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna not go the fanboy route. The reason that folks got it was because they was promised that they was going to get the best games and the best exclusives, but reality started to set in, and games wasn't coming up the way that they thought that they would be. And I know for sure, because like I thought that Titanfall was going to be dope, which it is in its own way, but then the Snipers on the Roof fucked that up, and then Scalebound
from Xbox.
Yeah, Scalebound. I
don't think it was frame rates, because PS3 still did good, and they did. Like had shitty multi-plats.
We was playing Titanfall one time on the Xbox, and you remember when that just slowed down like molasses?
I remember that, but I'm saying it ain't only just that, because like PS3 was still in that struggle mode, and they still outsold the Xbox, and they had better multi-plats. So I wouldn't say it's just that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, that's one thing, but that ain't gonna be nothing to turn people away, because not everybody's gonna be watching Digital Foundry, and that's just a fact.
Yo, Demi said some people play MP over multiplayer over single player, though. That's a priority for some.
That is true.
That makes sense, but that also doesn't. I get what Demi's saying, but PlayStation and Xbox share the same games. The only games outside of that they don't share is the Forza, the Halo, and the Gears. You know what? And those is once a year. So you're telling me you can only stick to one console for Forza and Halo to play online?
When you can play counter Demi's argument right now. Who's playing Halo 5 online right now? Who's playing Gears 4? Who's playing Forza? What is it?
The people who ain't got no choice. What you mean?
It's not the people who ain't got no choice. Ain't nobody on those motherfuckers. They
Nah,
not
they
playing
on
it.
that,
They are
but it's the
playing
people
Call
who
of
love their
Duty.
Xbox through thick and thin.
I mean,
You got.
there
I'm
is a
telling
community.
you.
There is a community for these games. There
It's
is.
a community
There
out
is,
there, but
but
it's
that community is smaller than what people are saying.
Yo,
It's not
that
this big
community, remember
robust
the movie The
community.
Village? That's how that community looking.
Chill.
We know that community
Wow.
not there for the multiplayer people, don't we, Bari? When we made that Titanfall challenge and nobody accepted.
Yeah, they ran.
Remember that?
And they even had EA Access, and they still ran. Talking about, oh, I like EA Access. I paid the $5 so we can set up a
Mhm. Yeah.
To be fair, a little
So-
bit of damage control for the Xbox diehards. To be fair, you know what I'm saying? Some of them do like, you know what I'm saying, their Halos and their Gears. I mean, you got a diehard community of such. Because, I mean, you know, that's what they bought their Xboxes for. They wanted to get they fix of their Halo Gears, the Forza, etc., and all of that goodness. But
see, that's the problem with that, though. It's clear that type of marketing or strategy isn't working anymore, because
it works.
No, it doesn't, because if it was working, we wouldn't be sitting here looking at a 55 million to a 27 million sale. We wouldn't be looking at articles about PlayStation dominating the world, not just America, the world.
I mean, yeah,
sales
but
market share value.
Okay,
So
I got two counters to that, right? Okay. So here's the thing. The same could be said about PlayStation with our games. You know what I'm saying? You got your Uncharted, you got your Last of Us, you got your God of Wars, you got your Gran Turismos. But here's another counter to that. The counter to that is this: PlayStation has more of a selection, even though it may be that same, you know what I'm saying, what's the word I'm looking for? Continued franchise or whatnot. PlayStation has more of a variety to give the illusion, or not the illusion, but to give you the choice, you know what I'm saying, of choosing PlayStation over Xbox. Xbox mainly is known for Halo, Gears, and Forza. Yeah, they have the other games like, you know, the games they're trying to bring and revitalize, like Phantom Dust and
Fable Legends.
Fable Legends, but they killed Fable though too. But
yo, you petty, bro. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to give a unified or somewhat of a neutral perspective, because, like, yeah, they have those games, but you know what I'm saying, PlayStation has more of what it's known for. Like the list of PlayStation franchises, it can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like, honestly, like, PlayStation just has more of a worldwide appeal. As long as PlayStation has, like,
that's true.
And in the UK and in Japan, and Xbox only
You
has America.
know what's funny? UK, Japan, those are big markets, and those markets do hold a lot of value when it comes to the sales of PlayStation. But you got to look at South America. You got to look at Africa. Like, PlayStation is big in these smaller countries. That's also pushing that.
Xbox
just for the record,
is bigger in South America than PlayStation.
Yeah. But that's the thing though. Like, even still, like, with Xbox having, like, even that little bit of, like, outside of the US appeal, it's not enough to compete against PlayStation, because PlayStation has more of a wider, you know what I'm saying, appeal to other regions than just America.
I agree
100%.
So I mean,
my only other.
No, go ahead.
This is my only other second question, because I know we got to move on. But it's a good ass question. I promise, guys. I promise. People went out in droves, right, and bought the Xbox One S. What was the motivation for that?
You didn't even say that.
Damn.
What was the motivation for that?
The motivation for that
Was the 4K Blu-ray player to watch movies.
4K Blu-ray player and improved performance, right?
Resolution.
But the resolution is the same, isn't it?
Nah, but
you had people.
You had upscaling that
Look, you had people excited about that 7 to 10% increase in frame rates. So if a game was at 30 frames, it's now at 33. You happy about that shit? Really?
Well,
if it runs at 20, you happy about 22? Do you see the performance of the game since? Does it look like they made another Xbox?
No, the Scorpio ain't come out yet.
Like, people got sold a dream.
I got to counter that too.
People got sold a dream with the Xbox One S. And all the stuff that everybody's using to hype it up, All these, I watch the 4K Blu-ray players. I don't know why they don't have it in a Sony platform. Oh, why isn't it in Sony's PlayStation? What's the two most used things on Xbox?
Netflix and Hulu or TV.
Hulu.
Netflix and fucking
next Hulu and TV.
So what's the use in putting a 4K Blu-ray player in the Xbox One S if all you're gonna do is watch fucking Netflix and Hulu?
Yo, to kind of add on to that, then I'm gonna have to counter just a tad bit. I haven't seen anybody post up any 4K Blu-rays in a while. I remember when Xbox One S came out, a lot of people was posting up their Blues, but I guess they're not as proud about it no more because they ain't getting no games.
They was giving away free 4K movies like Batman versus Superman. When you bought an X-Men at certain when you bought an Xbox at
when you bought an X-Men.
When you bought an Xbox at certain like locations,
yeah,
you got Batman versus Superman for free or something like that. That's why
I mean $30 for some 4K Blu-ray. I'm extra.
Nah, but 4K Blu-ray look very nice though.
Yeah, they look very nice, but you know it's bad out here when people don't buy $60 games. You know they're not buying $40 movies. You know better.
Man. This guy
you know better. Nobody's buying Labyrinth for $40.
Yeah,
and again, I say, if you look at the collection of movies that are available right now, I don't think that's nothing you just really have to have in 4K.
It's small. I think when the PS5 drop, it's going to be a 4K Blu-ray player in there, but that's going to be when pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the market is ready.
Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
I'm on the opposite side of the market. I'm on the streaming side.
I'm on the
stream a lot. Yeah, I'm on the streaming side. I stream a lot. Like even like the 4K on Netflix, it looked damn good to me. I was watching Black Mirror last weekend, and
4K on Netflix is dope. But my TV's hardwired though.
Yeah, I mean, my PlayStation hardwired too. But why would you even try to stream something of that quality over Wi-Fi anyway? You deserve whatever quality you get. I mean,
some people do it.
That's their fault. That's their problem. That's personal problems. That's not Sony or Netflix fault.
I'm glad we just said that right there, because later on in the show, y'all just said your answer. I just want you to know.
But yo, let's move on. All right, so I got a question for you guys, and I know some of you guys. I know Michi's gonna have a mouthful with this one. Pause. But I definitely want you guys to answer this question. Do you feel that Zelda Breath of the Wild sets? How's that a pause? What?
You got that wild breath. That means you got that mouth action.
Wow, you got vision, bro.
Do you guys feel that Zelda Breath of the Wild sets the standard for open world games?
Fuck no.
Yo, chill.
Richie, I'm gonna save you for last because I know you got a lot you want to say. I know. But let me start with you, Kev. Do you feel that Zelda Breath of the Wild? I know you haven't played the game, so it's probably kind of hard to answer. But look, do you feel that it sets the standard for open world games, Kev?
What, Zelda?
Yeah.
I ain't played it, bro. I can't really speak on that, bro. You know how I do.
Yeah, true. Let's go ahead and move on. Bari, do you feel that Zelda sets the standard for open world games?
Before I give my answer, there's 18 people right now watching. Please hit that like button for my man Persona and do subscribe.
Facts. Yo, I appreciate all y'all support.
Hey,
man.
if y'all want to hear me say fuck Zelda when he call on me, y'all hit the like button.
Facts. Yo, shout out to everybody watching though. Real talk, yo. Don't be afraid to type in the chat.
Yeah, this is my answer real quick. I'm 50-50 on that because Zelda do have some nice things that they added to Zelda that makes the open world feel it's very dynamic how you interact with the environment. There's probably other games that have it there where if you climbing when it's raining, you're going to be slipping. It's much harder to climb. Just how you interacting with Zelda in that world. Like if you're fighting an enemy and he's holding like a club and it's on fire, and it can burn the grass, and you can. It's just so dynamic how you just approach everything in that world in Zelda. So that part right there is very good, and I don't think no other open world game this generation has done anything like that open world wise. Well, they have not that dynamic, but there's things that people have done like destruction and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm so 50-50 in it, because it might be new to a Zelda game, but it's not really new to other games
The
that
world
been
of
out.
open world games.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Zelda did do it very nicely. How they approach it with Zelda and how they create the open world, but it's not really anything too new. There's some nice elements to it. I can't take away anything from Zelda, but is it setting the standard, or is it what you said? Is it?
It doesn't set the standard for open world games.
I would say no. I would lean towards no, but I can't say no without pointing out the great aspects that game does offer. When it comes to open world.
Okay. Let me get my thoughts real quick, Michy, then I'll let you go.
We got an echo.
Yeah, we got an echo. Whoever that echo is echoing. From what I've played with Horizon, from what I played with Zelda, yo, Dragon Sword, I appreciate you for coming through, bruh. Shout out to you, man. Zelda, I'll just use Breath of the Wild because the older ones, it doesn't matter right now. With Zelda Breath of the Wild, from what I've played of the game is definitely very fun. It definitely does feel like they tried to change a lot of aspects of the game, a lot of mechanics and things like that. And they tried to go for more of a realistic feel with Zelda with this one. Like you climb anywhere, you cut down trees. Like Bari said, there's a lot of mechanics in the game that kind of like if it's something on fire, if you fight with somebody on fire, like he'll burn you, or he could burn the grass, or burn the water, whatever. The durability with the weapons, I think, is a little bit of a down, kind of a drawback. But I'm like, this kind of sucks after a while. But I can't say that it sets the standard for open world games. This gen, obviously, just because playing Zelda and then playing like Horizon or playing Witcher and seeing how interactive those worlds are, I can't. And don't get me wrong, Zelda is awesome. Zelda's a great franchise. I just can't put it at the top of the pedestal when it comes to setting standards, because how many games have we had? Period, where there's durability to weapons. How many games is setting a standard? You being able to cut a tree down. That's not. I don't look at that as no fucking standard. Is setting a standard being able to climb anything? Maybe in that aspect, but to broaden that into the entire game or the game in its entirety, no. I think honestly for this gen, I think Horizon, and I'm gonna get hate for this. I know, I'm sorry guys, but I do feel Horizon right now set the standard for open world games for me. Oh, Jaleesa.
I agree with that. Horizon definitely set the standard.
The reason why I say Horizon set the standard though is, and for those that play, and I'm gonna use my perspective from the pro version. The best graphical version that I played. The world itself, the animals running around, you hunting, you fish, you killing, like you actually shoot bows into the water, kill the fish, and collect the meat. Like shit like that you're doing in the game. I may not be able to cut down a tree, but I can shoot a building in the building, or shoot like a teepee or something like that, and it'll explode. Or the enemies that I'm fighting, the way you approach different enemies is very different. Each enemy is not the same. Like each enemy's moves is not the same. The way you approach each enemy is not the same. It's not. And I feel that within itself, like keeping that experience fresh like that in an open world game, I never felt bored playing
Zelda offers that too, though.
No, Zelda does offer that, but how it's
Horizon. All right, check this out. Horizon. I agree 100% with you with that, because the enemies in Horizon, the machines, you definitely approach them differently. You know what I mean? Like each machine can be approached. There's many different ways to attack an enemy or prepare to attack an enemy. You know what I mean? Zelda has that within it. But the thing that Zelda has over Horizon in that aspect is that you can use the world to help you approach how you want to fight the enemy. So like if you want to like burn the grass, you can burn it. You know what I mean? Like surprise attacks. Where Horizon, you're mostly using the tools that it gives you, like the traps and all that stuff. Or you can throw a rock to, you know, distract them. They can sneak up and stuff. But Zelda, you actually using the world. The world actually can help you, you know, fight an enemy. Like if you find an enemy in the snowstorm, in like not a snowstorm, but a thunderstorm, you can equip like a metal weapon, and then you can throw it at the enemy. It might not kill the enemy when you throw it, but the enemy is probably going to pick it up, and then a lightning bolt can strike the enemy and kill him for you. You know what I mean? Like things like that in Zelda makes Zelda really cool, and you know, that brings that charm to it. But I do agree. Horizon, there's definitely a lot of different approaches to enemies. It's definitely a dynamic how to fight the enemies, especially with all the components.
But even the world is like dynamic. Like the world is very like they do a very good job of immersing you into the world. Not saying that Zelda doesn't do a good job as well, but
it's just the interaction in the world is different with Zelda and Horizon. It is. But to me, I think Horizon is a much better open world game because Horizon is probably the most technical, advanced game I've ever played with such a big scale like that, on a scale like that. You know what I mean? Like Horizon, there's no hiccups in that game. Like, yo, that game, it surprised me to this day that I played almost 70 hours of that game and I didn't really see no hiccups while I'm in combat. You know what I mean, with these machines, like, you know what I mean, like frames is not messing me up. I'm not seeing no tearing in screens or stuff like that. Where in Zelda, that could be a problem if you're fighting against like 4 enemies and attacking you. Sometimes you do see little stutters.
To answer Dragon Sword's question, he asks, does Horizon Zero Dawn have an open world where if you see something tall or far away or both, you can get to it like Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade Chronicles X is doing? Yes, you can, because in the very beginning of Horizon Zero Dawn, when you are a child, well, not a child, I'll say adult, because adult, I think, when you first see that big mountain, there's a big mountain that you see that has, and it's like this huge type of spider-esque type thing up there. You climb the mountain later in the game, and you're at the top of that, and you're looking at the entire world. When you're in the desert, you see the towns in the distance. I remember standing on top when I first got to the desert. I remember standing on top of a cliff, right? And it was real far into the distance, but I seen the tall neck walking around. Those type of things they had in Horizon.
Yeah,
they had those things.
Like I said, with Zelda, it's a little bit more free on how you want to climb, where Horizon is a little bit more strict, where there's a beaten path to where you can climb. With Zelda, you can just instantly climb wherever you want, you know what I mean? But
man, watch my streams, bro. I was jumping on jagged edge of rocks, bro. I was getting on top of shit, bro. Believe me.
I'm saying like Zelda, you press the A button to jump or whatever. Not is it A button to jump or
no, it's the Y.
Oh, one of them buttons to jump.
No, I think it is. You might be right.
And then you know, you instantly he clinched onto the wall or whatever. He climbed, you know what I mean? Where Horizon, you got to be like more on a beaten path. Like it's more scripted the way how you climb. That's the coolness of Zelda. You're not really that scripted with it. I'm not saying like it's scripted like that, you know, but there's little rocks that you can go in and hop on a shimmy in Horizon, where Zelda is just anything you want to climb. But Zelda is much more strict how you climb as far as, you know, your stamina gauge and all that.
Michy, go ahead and give us your thoughts, man.
If I was to ask you guys which fighting game currently sets the standard for fighting games, what would you say?
Standard. Give like an example of what the standard.
No. Just like the standard of fighting games in general. Like, if you could make a game and this game would model your game, what game would it be?
Shit, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for me, but that's me. That's me though.
Okay, let's go next gen console.
This year?
Since 2013.
I'll say Street Fighter.
Bari, would you say Street Fighter?
What's the question?
What game? What game sets the standard for fighting games currently?
Currently,
like out the next gen games has been released since 2013.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
I'll put Street Fighter 5 up there. Guilty Gear right there as well.
See, there you go. That's the difference between Zelda and the rest of the stuff. Guilty Gear is a damn good game. Me personally, I would go off on a limb and say Guilty Gear sets the standard for fighting games in general. If you make a game, it has to be at least
Lobby wise,
Guilty Gear
yes.
good.
That
Well, no,
lobby is...
nobody's going to copy Guilty Gear's lobby. They don't have the technical know-how. They don't give a fuck. They would just
The
rather
lobby
people
is
sit up in a
amazing.
lobby and struggle. Guilty Gear's lobby should have been copied a long time ago, but people ain't fucking with that.
Kombat's lobby system ain't bad either.
It ain't
Yo,
no
shout
Guilty Gear.
out real quick. Shout out Jaleesa. What's good, Jaleesa? Big sis.
Hello,
Appreciate you
my
for
Oh yeah,
coming
welcome to
through.
the show.
My voice is back. I know you haven't heard my voice in a while.
And welcome to Mind of a Gamer episode 4. So we got another special guest. It's Miss Crunk Girl.
But
But go ahead, Michy.
if you would ask somebody what it would take to make your game be the best it could be, I'm pretty sure they could have made a life like Zelda. They could have shocked the world, but they had constraints. There's certain stuff they just couldn't do. And looking at the way it performs on the dock, I can't give it standard bearer because it don't work. Now, it does some things well. It does do some things well. But there's a lot of games that do those things well. So I can't just go off on a limb and say, well, you know, every game should be like Zelda. Because it shouldn't. Every game shouldn't be more or less cell shaded so you can get more animations out. I think that's kind of cheesy.
Compared to GTA, just because it's open world, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I'm more impressed with, and people talk about looking across the screen and then getting there. There's moments in Horizon, and I'll just use Horizon because you know what my game is. There's moments in Horizon where I was playing at night and I just saw lightning in the background. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, yo, that moon time.
And I thought it was lightning. I thought I was in a thunderstorm or some shit. I walk over there. This motherfucking creatures fighting and people hunting them. And they were fighting over there. And I was like, yo, it was the little shellback thingies and the bellowbacks fighting against some of the Karja. That's what this was over here? I got to walk over to that.
It's a lot of that too.
Good.
All over the world.
It ain't no cartoony good. Because you know, it's some good shit you can do with animation and cartoon graphics. Or cartoony look. But the way Horizon looks, you ain't getting that with every game. You can't get that with every game. That's the peak.
Yeah, Horizon's just a technical masterpiece. Like open world wise, even The Witcher, I was blown away by The Witcher, but once I played Horizon, I was like, yo, how are they consistently keeping up like this in such an open world like this? Crazy.
Yo, like there was times in Horizon where I was just walking and I would see like a Snapmaw fighting a grazer or hunting down a grazer, like or a shit. What's the other ones called? The ones with the guns on their back. I forgot the damn name.
Oh, the Ravagers.
Yeah, the Ravager fighting a Watcher or something like that. Like the world's very dynamic, yo. It's
like
I don't know, man.
I
can't see how, like, looking at Horizon, I can't like, me personally, this is just my opinion, guys. Looking at Horizon, I can't put Zelda as setting the standard for open world games. I can't.
Yeah, the enemies in Horizon, the machines, they use the environment to their advantage too, because fighting a Snapmaw, especially like when it's on this like last like little life, it will go under the water where you can't attack, and that jump will leap out on you, bro. Like it will body slam you. That jump happened to me one time. I was like, oh, this dude just ran. Like he just ran away.
That literally happened to me last night, man. He ran away, got in the water, and then he hopped back out and tried to snap at me and shit. It was dope.
It's smart though. Like if you beating them up too bad, they'll run away.
Yeah,
it
ran away.
I only played a little bit of the Breath of the Wild. So when you're fighting enemies in Breath of the Wild and you hit somebody in the arm, do they hold their arm? Or if you hit somebody in the leg, do they limp?
I'm not even sure. I'd have to get on there and do it real quick. I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure.
Because everybody that's played Horizon knows, and you know, we all think, oh, well, they limp. I even said it when I first saw it, I was like, oh, you know, it's limping, so what, big deal. But when you're in a fight and you're on your last leg and you can't hit that spot on a creature that you need to hit. Pause, by the way, ain't nobody in bestiality. But when you're trying to shoot one of these creatures and like they have a weak spot like on their chest, but you can't get to it, what do you do to slow them down? Shoot them in their leg, and they start limping, and they start dragging, and now you got a spot that opens up. Like, yeah, I can tag you in the chest now. That's not in many games. As much as I wanted to downplay that, that's not in many games at all.
Yeah, that's
animals
true.
In their chest, they can't use the powers anymore. You shoot their wings off, they can't fly. They shoot their horns off, they won't charge you.
Yeah,
you can see the animals trying to get away, and you shot that one in his back leg, so he's just struggling trying to get away, like meh.
But yo, let me get your thoughts on this.
What's the actual question?
All right, so the question is, does Zelda set the standard for open world games? Zelda Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, not all Zelda.
I've seen a lot of Zelda, and I've seen a lot of my shouts out to the video game her. I watch a lot of her live streams because she's a extremely huge Zelda fan, and the game, it looks freaking dope. Does it set the standard? I don't know. I don't want to say it does or it doesn't because I haven't played it specifically.
Okay.
So I don't want to judge the game and be like, oh, it doesn't or does, and I haven't even touched it. But what I can say about Horizon is that joint is up there. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was talking about The Witcher and all this type of stuff. Like with The Witcher, I think Horizon has better movement. I think Witcher was a little slow and not even stiff. Like it wasn't like extremely stiff, but Horizon is way more fluid, and it seems like the things are very, very aggressive. Like a lot of the monsters, man, them joints are very aggressive. The further along you go in the game, the more them joints will try to kill you. Like, and it ain't no like sometimes you really gotta go run away. And sometimes it don't even matter what your level is. Sometimes them joints will still try. They will hurt you. So I mean I don't want to judge the game because I haven't played, but for Horizon, for this is scary that this is Guerrilla's first knock at this. Because
it is.
If they continue and they don't, please Lord, they don't fuck it up and they stick to what worked and build upon this. This is scary because this is their first time doing anything different from Killzone. And if they can do this, I'm really excited to see what they do in the future.
Okay.
They doing some of the stuff like I think the cauldrons, I think cauldrons, so that's what you call them. I think them joints are better than the tombs and Tomb Raider.
Oh, those cauldrons are a technical masterpiece, bruh. Like the way they look
too.
Yeah, I think them joints are better than the Tombs and Tomb Raider. Like, and that's being like, I'm a huge fan of Tomb Raider. I have the older one, but the one before that, like, I used to love those Tombs and newer game. But I feel like the cauldrons, them joints are. I like doing the cauldrons. I died millions of times in them joints.
Joints are fun though. They're really fun to do.
The last cauldron I did was crazy though, with the humans and the machines. That
one was probably my favorite
movie.
Yeah. But yo, let's move along.
I'm literally not even like scared in a bad way, but scared in a good way because Guerrilla is finally seeing they can do something different, and we are seeing it, and now we trust in them. Like, okay, now y'all gotta build upon this. So this is like a Uncharted 2 type of territory. Y'all gonna ante the game up and make it better, or like what y'all gonna do? Because everybody's looking at you now.
Yeah, I think they will. I do. But yeah, let's move along. So the production for PS3 is finally coming to the edge. It's coming to the end, yo. Production in Japan will be ending. When is it? This month, actually, the end of this month. The production of the PlayStation 3 will be ending in Japan. So I can only assume that that fate will soon hit the Americas. Probably end of the year, maybe beginning of next year. I don't know. But how you guys feel about this?
Yo, I saw a savage tweet. I don't know who it was from though. I can't remember. But it was like, yo, the PS3 lasted longer than the Wii U.
Damn, didn't it? It did though,
Bruh.
didn't it? Like Wii U lasted what, 4 years? 5 years?
Yeah, the PS3 was out way before the Wii U was out. And it just ended production. Well, it's on the last limb now. I guess Japan was like the final area for it. So, but the Wii U ended production completely just a few months ago, or probably like a month or two ago. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But I mean, it's time, man. The PS3, you know, definitely a struggle console in the beginning, but I felt like it got better games wise. The UI was the same.
Yeah, the UI was atrocious.
The store got better once the preloads happened. You know what I mean? That pushed me to the all digital life. A lot of people don't give the PS Store its props because everybody keep saying Microsoft was pushing digital, but it was really PS3 that pushed digital because they're the ones that first started the pre-orders for digital games. They're the ones that pushed the preloading of digital games when you pre-order it. So yeah, man. PS3 RIP, I guess this month. I don't know.
Yeah. Michy.
PS3 had a real good run. It had a damn good run. Some of the best games we ever saw. Hell, there's some games that's in 720p right now that don't look as good as PS3 games. But there's some stories that's been made since 2013 that ain't as good as PS3 games. But it's some games by Insomniac that still ain't better than the PS3 Ratchet and Clank.
Yo, chill, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, when you have games like The Last of Us on your console, this is what we have to come to terms with. The console that brought us The Last of Us is done. Fuck every other game. The Last of Us is probably the best game ever made. Fuck these Zelda reviews, because that shit's a little glitchy on the technical side. The Last of Us. That was a good ass fucking game.
Yeah.
The Uncharted series.
Yeah, that Uncharted series. I mean, three's multiplayer was lacking a lot, but
who cares about the multiplayer?
Man, I do,
talking
man.
about
Hold
these
on.
stories.
No, the story-wise, yeah.
People fell in love with Uncharted story. You know, I ain't even play Uncharted like that, but I know people that tell me, man, you got a PlayStation, you ain't play Uncharted? What's wrong with you? I ain't never even picked it up. I was an Xbox guy. You fucking up.
Yeah, Uncharted.
I can't help it. I never really got into it. I don't really like games and guns, honestly. But to hear people talk about that, the last console you could play SOCOM on.
Was the PS3.
Go back down memory lane.
Oh yeah, SOCOM Confrontation.
Yeah, I bought my.
Go back down this
Bluetooth from that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got the Bluetooth edition one where it came with the Bluetooth and all that.
Yeah, I had that shit too, man.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Damn, those were the days.
The game that attempted to break the mold with Mag.
Yo, Mag was before its time, bro. It was before its time.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it was
Mag
before its time, but it was definitely horrible.
I mean, not this year. This generation, I think Mag would have been done a lot
Mag would have
better.
been a success in 2013.
Facts.
In 2012, 2011,
nah,
it
too much.
tried.
250, what was it, 200 on 200 or something like that?
256. It was like
it was 254 players total.
Yeah,
it was like one something each. It was crazy. Mag, like yo, sometimes you get lost. Like, what the hell you got to do in that joint?
Yeah,
the console that brought you PlayStation Home.
The memories of home is vast, bro. That was my Sims replacement.
Bad though.
like you can think about what you did in your Weverse, but your Weverse ain't got shit on PlayStation Home.
Oh yeah, PlayStation Home was I think PlayStation Home was ahead of its time too. Shit, like yo,
PlayStation Home was ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time.
Especially when you think
that was my chess grounds.
Man, that was my Sims replacement, bro.
It was a sim
Yo.
for placement.
That shit
You
is
could
the
do damn
fucking
near.
pedal breeding ground, man.
It
I ain't
It
like
was
that
also
shit.
it was a lot of weirdos on there.
ground.
It was a
It
lot
was
Yeah,
the
of
because I
only
had to,
place where
man,
you
one
could
of my
go.
daughters.
You could go and you could game and you could control the games. It wasn't no Sims gaming. You could actually bowl. You could actually shoot pool.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
can
no
do a
white
lot of shit
people
on there.
talking about rah, 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 rah. You had your lane.
Oh man, I
I
remember
lived in the
bowling
bat
though.
cave.
I do
And
remember
bowling was
bowling.
fun. The
The
bowling in the
old
pool.
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
play.
the bowling
Like-
in the pool was so
Totally,
fun.
I used to be in the mall and just play chess, yo. We would sit
Yeah.
down and
Oh
play.
man, yeah, I used to talk mad shit to people back in the mall, yo. Oh man, yo, the
And
mall
that's
used
Who
when
to
remember
PS
going
be.
to that
Plus was
haunted
real.
house? Who
Didn't
remember
they-
going to the haunted house and they had that maze and then get to the end of the maze, everybody was just dancing in the house.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
they
I
had the
ain't do
party
that.
lights in there.
Nah,
You got
But folks is
Yo,
dancing everywhere, though,
that
man.
mall was the hangout spot though, bro. Like everybody was there. Everybody. That was the
yo,
spot.
PS Plus used to light you up with mad stuff, bro. New clothes, new furniture. You know what I mean?
New
Yo, PS
layers.
Plus was
That shit was ahead of
Yup.
its time, man. Like, yo, if they would have developed that for PS4, yeah, that shit would have like because people would get on their place. I had like a couple friends that only played home. That's all they played
Yeah.
all day.
Like
Home.
look
That's
at
it.
the alternative, right? You had the Weeverse, which ain't that bad because you can put your Wii in your Wii character in any video game. But just a standalone Weeverse, they didn't have much. But if you look at the competition, these motherfuckers milked you constantly for clothes and emotes and shit
And I
that
was
you
buying
can't
them shit,
even
too.
use nowhere. Who gonna look at your
Mhm.
profile to see you play with a remote control car?
I was walking around looking like Cole from Infamous.
And like, really, are people really going to look at people's avatars like, oh shit, your avatar dance? That's dope. I gotta buy that. Sit your ass down. The avatars
Yeah,
on Xbox, like, what do those avatars do now? It's a whole new gen. They still got those avatars. What the fuck do they do? they don't do shit but run on Doritos Crash Course.
Wait, I thought that they what was that game? It's like 1 versus 100 or something.
I don't even know. Kev, let me get your thoughts on the production ending for PS3.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It had a good run. It did what it needed to do. You know, gave me a lot of good memories. And
Facts.
hey, you know, I'm for it. Rest in peace. You know. But looking back on it in comparison to PS3, I'll never go back.
Oh, nah,
In
nah,
the
nah,
store
nah,
again.
nah, nah.
Never again.
I can never go back, like ever
And
in my
never go
life.
back. Man,
Never.
who sat through that
It served its
DC
purpose.
Universe download? God,
Oh
damn it.
my
Lord.
yo,
Yo, I had
Michy, I
that
got a
shit
story for
downloaded
you
for
real
some
quick.
days.
Story time. So when DC Universe first came out, right? You know how like when you sit at the screen and you saw these bars moving and you ain't know what the fuck that was, bro. I deleted the game like 4 times thinking it was messed up,
yeah,
not knowing
Oh,
that you had to
no.
sit there and fucking let that shit load. That shit
No.
took 2 days, bro. I
Damn
was
it.
like,
Man,
Bruh,
who you telling?
I went to
I got
work.
home from work.
Yeah, exactly.
I came home from work, started downloading, went to sleep, woke up, went to work, came home, went to sleep, woke up, went to work, came home for lunch, finally finished. I was like, what the fuck?
I'll tell you one thing though, I'm glad I stuck with it because I ain't gonna front. I wasn't gonna play DC Universe because like that shit. I was like, yo, why the fuck I gotta wait for this? Shit is whack. I ended up putting $3 grand into that fucking game, man.
The first time I let that initial download go, I went to work and came back. Matter of fact, I did what Persona did because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, why is this junk not like booting up? I'm staying at the screen. So I took the disc out, see what's good with it, put it back in, messed up. And I was like, all right, let me sit down. So I had to go to work. I came back. It wasn't done. I took it out again. I was like, nah, there's something wrong with this joint, man. Like, what is going on with this joint? And then I finally just let it sit, bro. Yo, I kid you not, it was like a day and like a half, yo, until that joint was finished.
You know what the sad part was? I got that shit at a midnight release because that shit released right by like Fight Night or some shit.
Was it Fight Night?
I got that shit at a, it was like Fight Night or some shit. I got that shit at midnight release. I go home. I'm like,
it wasn't midnight release because I got the collector's edition when it came to comic and all that.
Big style. I got
the Batman statue. You didn't get that?
Yeah, nah, man, I ain't get that, bro. I bought the regular edition.
yo, this is before you on baller status. I get you.
Yeah, yo, look, man.
This one I used to buy
I was working at
all day, man.
I was working at what was I working at?
You
Target.
at Target?
Oh, and I was working at the movie theaters. You know, I was making that $7.25. Ain't good.
Oh damn.
Bro.
Yeah, that was a while. Wait, what's that? Yeah, was it?
You
I
like
forgot what.
you the popcorn sweet boy.
Oh no. I was I worked in concession back in the day when I was like 17. When I was like 17, 18. I was working at the movie theater, and yeah, I popped the popcorn. Yo, man, look, working in the movie theaters is a decent experience. I mean, I learned a lot about the work world or whatever working at the movie theaters, but
Hey,
like I hated when I had to be an usher because, like, yo, that you know what though, being an usher taught me the value of throwing your garbage in the trash. Like after working as a movie as an usher in the movie theater, I never littered again. I don't litter. I hold my garbage until I throw it out, until I could throw it in the trash, because yo, you would be surprised how disgusting some people are, man.
people
Man,
mad.
you'd be surprised what you find.
People
Oh
mad.
yeah, I found wallets. I found mad shit. We off topic though. Yo, Julissa, give me your thoughts on the PS3 ending its support in Japan.
Oh man, the PS3. 09 was a fantastic year.
Expiredly.
I got that refund check.
Mm.
I was like, you know what? I want a PS3 because I had a PS2 for a long time. And I got that good old and it was a wrap. It was a
First game I bought for PS3 was Genju Day of the Blade. That shit was so fun.
I'm gonna tell you, I got a story. I'm a G. One of my roommates, my thieving ass roommate, one of her boyfriend, stole my fucking PS3, and I went out the next day and went and bought another one.
Oh damn! That person was strong because that PS3 was heavy.
Yo, yeah. I got the slim joint. Actually, the one I got now is the one I still got my PS3. The one I got now is the one I rebought because I bought two. And I went in GameStop and bought every fucking game I could think of. You know how that refund check money be. So PS3 gave me some great fucking memories, man. I had a great time with it. Could I go back? But the PS3, for what it's worth, really, like, I really enjoyed my time with it. The games I got from The Last of Us to my favorite, probably my favorite game? I would say probably my favorite. Heavy Rain probably is my favorite.
Was Butterby
game? Yeah, Heavy Rain is my favorite PS3 game, first party wise.
Heavy Rain got me a wife.
Oh wow.
Yo, my first game that I remember, the first 3 games I got, my grandmother bought my PS3 for Christmas, but she tried to act like she didn't buy it. So she was like, I ain't buy you shit, nigga. I was like, yo, stop playing. Wake up, had the PS3, the fat body, the big boy, the 60 gig that had the all those memory slots and all that extra stuff, and it played the PS2 games as well.
The SD cards and all that stuff.
I had that one. And the 3 games I had was Ridge Racer, Resistance Fall of Man, and Genju Day of the Blade. 3 games.
Oh wow!
Right now, yo.
Now we going back in the memories. Yo, I'm
that
sorry.
Resistance, bruh. That Resistance, bruh.
Man, game changer,
that
bro.
Resistance.
Yeah,
Let me
Resistance
tell you something about
good.
that Resistance, bruh. You want to talk about a good shooter outside of SOCOM? That Resistance 1, the first one. The second and third one was cool, but Resistance 1.
Campaign was good.
Resistance 1 campaign
2
was
was the
good,
best
but that
one
multiplayer,
campaign wise.
that multiplayer had server browsing.
I think 1 campaign was better than 2.
I think 2 was better than 1.
Multiplayer for Resistance 1 had server browsing though.
Yeah, multiplayer on that. Both of them was fun for multiplayer, but I like the story too.
I used to
play 2 and 3.
I met my first crew, my first PS3 crew on there on Resistance, and we used to run shotgun lobbies and sniper only lobbies. Yo, hours, bruh. Hours.
Resistance got one of the best rifles in gaming, yo. That auger. You ain't hiding.
Oh yeah, that auger was beat.
The
carbine was dope too, though.
Yeah, that carbine from a distance, bro. Yo, you snipe fools with that carbine.
That auger. Oh, you want to hide?
That shotgun too. That shotgun was.
Everybody was shocking Resistance. Like, why am I getting hit? Oh yeah, you getting that auger, bro.
Oh yeah, and I will say this too. The PS3 gave me one of the best RPGs. Actually, that and Persona 4 Golden brought me back into playing RPGs and falling in love with them again. And it's probably Ni no Kuni. I love that game.
Ni no Kuni is the best RPG.
I say I love that game. I love that game. Ni no Kuni is the truth. I put this on everything I love. I wish they would put it on PS4 as a remake, remaster, whatever port. I would buy that joint day one because I love that game. That game is amazing. Ni no Kuni 2 for the win. Thank you, Jesus. They made another one.
Yo, Kev, tell your story, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. You just got me thinking when you was talking about the games that you got. My first games that I got on PS3, honestly, was I got Resistance, Fight Night. Oh my God, I remember the first time actually getting the HD TV and looking at Fight Night and hearing that music. Oh my God, that shit was lovely. And what else? What was the other game I got? I think that the only two games that I got. It was a Resistance, Fight Night, and then I think it came later, but it was such a fucking memorable game, man. I don't know about y'all, but me and my fam, we would do split screen and do online and set up a server. Fucking Warhawk. That shit was lit. I don't, thinking back, I should have got the platinum in that game because we played that shit so fucking much. Like, if it was a way for you to see, like, the amount of time played on the game when it came to PS3 games, I could have. I promise you, I spent at least.
Yo, Warhawk was, man, yo, that was
at least strong game.
200 hours on that.
That was slept on.
Warhawk
it was.
Yeah,
oh my God, it was so fucking fun.
Play that.
Those were the games I was juggling: Warhawk, Call of Duty, Decent Universe Online. Those were the three games I was juggling.
But Decent Universe came later though. But I was on that heavy too. I think Modern Warfare would really like made me actually like give Call of Duty games a chance. Cause I mean they had the other ones, but I was like burned out of the fucking World War II shit. So.
Man, I was a diehard Xbox guy. Like you couldn't tell me shit wrong about Xbox. You could have a red ring of death right now. I tell you, kick that motherfucker till the light turn green and keep playing it. And you could, people tell you the towel trick. You could kick your Xbox One, and that motherfucking light will reset. What up, Chrissy?
Right.
But I remember my brother was telling me about SOCOM Confrontation, and he was like, "I'll buy you a PlayStation. You play it with me." I'm like, "Cool." Online free, I ain't gotta buy nothing shit. All right, fine. I get the PS3, download SOCOM Confrontation, and we playing. And I'm like, this shit whack. Because, SOCOM Confrontation, if you hadn't played it, it's a very difficult game. You can't just run around just shooting shit. You ain't gonna get no kills. My brother telling me, hey, sit back, be quiet, and wait for a noise. And I'm like, what you talking about? It's a shooter. I'm used to playing Xbox. I'm just running out there willy-nilly. Bang, gets in the head, I'm dying. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just talking back. I'm like, be quiet. They can hear you. I'm like, they can hear what? Mm-hmm. I ain't talking to nobody. What can they hear? I didn't know the game had proximity chat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, people can hear me talking and I'm not pushing the button? Because, you push the R1 to talk to your team, but if you just talk, they could hear whatever you were saying around, depending on how you're saying it. So we on SOCOM, pushing the button and whispering, hey, you see somebody on the right over there? There's somebody on the building over there. Check the top of it. I got it. Everybody got their scopes. Everybody quiet. They hiding. There's one dude coming to the game. He got his music playing in the background. I'm like, oh, no.
I hated that.
Everybody hear Tupac in the background. And it was always Tupac. Like, oh, dude, turn your radio off. Man, fuck y'all. Okay.
And he always on your
team. Just turned and, yep, he always on your team. We just follow him because somebody going to kill him and he going to give everybody location away. SOCOM Confrontation changed my life so much. I stopped playing Xbox till I met my wife. And she introduced me to Rashad and Jerry and Claude and Black and a bunch of people that y'all talk to every day that y'all don't know that I know. My wife introduced me to them. And I came back to Xbox for her. But she slowly saw the light when she started playing Heavy Rain. And she came on home. Between Heavy Rain, SOCOM, and Alice Madness Returns, I made her a PlayStation fan. And PlayStation 3 was great.
And then after that, Kojima just took her soul.
Took over.
Kojima took her soul and it was a wrap.
Yo, let's move on into the final article. But it'll kind of be, the discussion revolves around, the last one. So 2 questions for you guys, and you can answer them, as a whole answer or, in 2 parts, whatever. So the questions are this. With PS Now PS5/Play and Xbox Play Anywhere, do we need consoles anymore? And does the world need console? If you say yes, we do need consoles. Does the world need console exclusives? Starting with Jaleesa, let's start with you. Go ahead.
Bari, you tired.
You a fool, bruh.
2 dislikes too.
So
Two
you gotta
dislikes. Shout out to the 2
leave,
dislikes.
dog.
And before you go, Jaleesa, shout out to everybody in the chat. Choco, Timbo, Demi, Dragon Sword was here. Shout out to all you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for supporting the podcast. But go ahead, Jaleesa.
Sorry to shut the door behind him, dog. Like, damn. It's I don't know. I kind of get what PlayStation's doing, but I don't. I don't even know how to answer your question, because when I heard the news, I was like, "The fuck is what the hell is PlayStation thinking?" And I'm thinking to myself, PlayStation now, it must not be doing as good as they needed to do. So they I guess they're like, well, we're gonna throw some PS4 games on here, and maybe that'll save it. And I'm looking at it like, no, that ain't gonna do it. Like, I don't know. I'm confused at what they're doing. Maybe they trying to make money. I know they care about their exclusives, because if they didn't care about their exclusives, they would put them on Steam. But they're not on Steam. So you still got to go through PlayStation to actually play the games. It's not like, say if you get a Microsoft game and you can play it on Windows 10 and then you can go play it on Steam too. Because I know some of them are like that. Not all of them, but I know some of them you can play on Steam and you don't have to go through Windows 10. So I don't know. This right here confused the hell out of me. Even though I kind of seen it coming when they stopped the what was it, the PS3 and the Vita and shit like that, and they were only focusing on PC, because it's already been on PC. PlayStation Now was already on PC beforehand, and some PS3 games are already on there exclusive wise. We already knew this, so I don't know, man. I really don't know. I got to see down the line what their mindset is for putting the PS4 games on PlayStation Now. And I mean, I'm confused. That shit just confused the shit out of me. I don't know. And people, the list wars, it's like being a console gamer. Not like that's really the thing about like that started it all. Like if you was a Sega NES, it was all about what games you got. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you this: does the world need console exclusives?
I don't know. Gamers now, I don't think so. I think it's more the old heads holding on to exclusives per se. Because most cats that I know that are just regular people who just get a couple of games a year have no idea what's coming out unless they ask me. They really don't care if you can play it on Xbox, PS3, sometimes they be asking me about games that we want to play and they're on another system. So it matters more to the old head, the regular most of them don't give a damn. They'll talk shit either way it go, depending on other shit other than games. But the people who actually do play games, I think it matters a little more.
Okay. Bari, go ahead.
Yeah.
You for the shit, dog.
But
Going in the white, my youth.
Check this out. You said that is consoles needed if we have service like PS Now?
It's with PS Now / Xbox Play Anywhere. Do we need consoles anymore?
It depends. When it comes to, honestly, no, we don't. It depends on the quality that you want out of your games, because like I said, somebody that use PS Now, it's a pretty comparable service. You know what I mean? One of my favorite things of PS Now is playing it on the Vita or Vita TV, or on a regular TV, smart TV, and that's taken away from it. But it was gaming on there. You know what I mean? It was pretty sound. You know what I mean? You can ask Ken, or you can ask anybody in here in the council. You guys already know that we do use PS Now. You know what I mean? Everybody seems so shocked when I say, yeah, we do game on PS Now, play a game on PS Now. And yeah, and it wasn't really using a console. I wasn't really using a console then. I was playing Ni no Kuni. We just talked about Ni no Kuni. I was playing that on work sometimes on the Vita. You know what I mean? Like I was playing that sometimes on the PS TV. You know what I mean? Or on the TV when those services was on there, which I think PS Now definitely downgraded a bit. But the Xbox Play Anywhere, I don't know if it's on PC. I think it's on Xbox that's now. But if I do go to PC, then yeah, you know, you don't really need a console. But traditionally we want a console. That's the thing. But do we need it if these services are in place? Not really. And what was the second question is,
does the world need console exclusives?
Hell yeah, we need console exclusives. You know what I mean? Like people want to front and lie to themselves that they don't want to be, you know, tied to a brand or cater or like a certain brand. You know what I mean? I never understand it with gaming. Gaming is the only thing where people is shunned upon for being loyal to like a company or liking a company. You know what I mean? They call you a corporate cocksucker or something. But you like a
corporate cuck.
You like a sports team. There's people that go out there that like certain phones. Some people won't get an iPhone because they are branded towards Android or vice versa. You know what I mean? But only in gaming, if you like PlayStation or you like Xbox, people will shun you or laugh at you. It's crazy. But yeah, but the reason why those things are there is due to the exclusives, the games that is specifically tied to that console, because that gives the console, that platform, it gives them uniqueness. It gives them their own personality as far as what people cater to. And then people can decide, should I buy this console or this console? And that's just how business strive. That's just capitalism 101. You know what I mean? If we was living in a communist type world, then everything will be equal, like how the PC gamers wanted. Oh, put everything in, man. Everything is, you know what I mean? That's a communist world. We don't want that. We want capitalism here, where each people can strive for their own, you know, audience and cater to those audiences that they have, and you know, that's how it is. That's the traditional way of consoles. And I know people's gonna laugh at the comments I just said with communists and the capitalism. Like, you're going too far, J. Bari, but it's the truth. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
Exclusives are needed. Console exclusives are needed, and console exclusives still do exist. Regardless of people who don't want to believe that or not, it do exist. It is a term that is used to market for that platform, the game for that platform. So,
okay. Kev.
Yeah. As far as exclusives, if they need it,
As far as hold on, I'll show. With PS Now / PlayStation, Xbox Play Anywhere, do we need consoles anymore?
Oh yeah, we need consoles, because I'm not trying to stream shit. That's just what it is, bro. I got my 4K TV. I mean, I said at least for like streaming videos, but for games, nah. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be crucial to getting the platinum or something. Fuck nah, I'm straight. We need consoles, bro. You know what I'm saying? My trophy hunter has spoken.
Does the world need console exclusives?
Yep. We need them shits too. I'm kind of I mean, I understand what it is, just like from, you know, a logical standpoint, Sony is in it to make money, but you got to have something that is of some sort of exclusive level, whether it's games or a feature or something. You have to have something to stand out apart from the competition. So yeah, exclusives are definitely needed, whether it's games, whether it's features. Something is needed to make you stand apart and, you know, set the standard for what makes you different, you know what I'm saying, against your competitors. So yes, it's definitely needed. As far as with the PS Now stuff, like, I guess we'll find out over time. I feel like Jaleesa, like, with PS Now must be doing bad for them to take it to this degree. But as far as PlayStation overall in general is doing more than enough. And I don't know, we'll see.
You know, I got a feeling they need to tinker with PlayStation Now more and do some stuff with it. I would be good with it if they would put it in with PlayStation Plus. I think that would add more subscribers.
Nah, that probably.
But
up
I
the
know they'll
price,
never
though.
do that.
If they do, PlayStation Plus will go to $60.
But
They
it
go to
would
more than $60.
But would it be worth
Nah,
it?
you're right. It would be more than 60. It'd be 100.
That's
100
it'd go
for the
like
year.
$160.
But
Shit, 100 for the year.
But would it be worth it though? At the end of the day,
It's not worth it to have both of them together, especially with the PS3 games not needing PlayStation Plus.
I don't know,
It
man.
ain't worth it to have
I'm
it.
just saying the PlayStation would it be
But
with that?
I think they should do it now because due to the fact that they took away the other devices, PS3, Vita
Yep.
TV. You know what I mean? That takes away that argument because now it's only working on the PS4.
right, and that's what I was going to go into next.
Go ahead, Bart.
If it's
Go
only
ahead,
on-
Michy. Give us your thoughts. Go ahead.
Oh well, I didn't. I was just going to come in on Jaleesa's before I started preaching.
Go ahead.
But
Oh yeah, go ahead. My fault.
But to the whole PlayStation Plus thing, you don't need PlayStation Plus with PlayStation Now currently because you don't need it on PS3 to play online. But when you get these online multiplayer games on PlayStation 4, you best believe somebody somewhere finna make some plan with PlayStation Plus. It's gonna have to happen. Outside of that, PlayStation Now on PC, I think, wonderful idea. First off, it's unstable, so you can show people what you have to offer. But you know how PC gamers are. They want their stuff running the best it can. And where do you get a PlayStation game running the best it can? On a motherfucking PlayStation.
But I mean, that's been my main argument. I say a lot of the people that I know that are PC gamers, they always talk about 1080p, 60. And these motherfuckers, like, you know that shit is streaming. You know the quality isn't as good as it would be if you were playing the actual game on the regular system. Most of the games are 720p.
And see, this is one of my biggest strong points to PlayStation Now. It's not to have the service continued. It's just to try the service. That's all they need you to do is to sign up once. They can say we had a PlayStation Now user. This person on this profile has used it. If you can get people to sign up and try it and just see what the games are. You go to the tab, you got A through Z, you got the RPG games, you got the sports games, you got the PlayStation exclusive tab. You keep going, and it just tells you everything that you have that you can play. And somewhere somebody can be like, you know what, let me try this out. I'm cheap. I don't pay full price for games on Steam. No way. I wait for a sale. So I might as well pay $19 for 483 games right now and just try some. It might be something I like. The Last of Us right now costs $20. You're going to pay $20 for The Last of Us. You're going to pay $20 for 483 games. It just makes sense to try it for a month because you ain't going to keep The Last of Us that long anyway. Nobody's buying The Last of Us and playing it that long.
I don't know if PC gamers is gonna pay that $20 to play them joints though. I really don't, because a lot of them jokers is already cheap as is.
True, but when you look at the alternative, there already isn't a lot of games that are attracting people to gaming outside the major titles anyway. So outside of some of the major titles, who gives you games? You look at the games that you could possibly get on the Xbox One, or they could possibly offer you, and you're like, people aren't buying Xbox Ones to play these, so why would they play them on PC? The most popular gaming community outside of PC, because there's a PC in everybody's house, so everybody can claim to be a PC gamer. They got a PC. Console-wise, the PlayStation is dominating the market. Microsoft's game plan was to use the PC because there's more PCs in people's houses than there are Xbox Ones. Sony says, you know what? Fuck y'all. We're going to invade y'all territory. Now we can put a PlayStation in people's PCs if we want to, and they can try these games out. And if they want to play them at the best they can get a Slim or a Pro. If they got a 4K TV, we want to get them on the Pro. If not, they're going to see this, but we know that we can definitely put out a better product on our consoles than what you get on the PC. That's the best part. You're not downloading it to play it. You're just streaming it. And you know the performance will be better on the console. That gets people to try it. That gets people to buy it. Best believe if somebody tried Bloodborne right now, they're not going to suffer through Bloodborne on streaming on PlayStation now. They'll play it for a little bit. If they like it, they get in a PlayStation. Granted, most of those people already bought PlayStations, so it's going to be hard to get them in. People that's never played The Last of Us, those will be the people that get PlayStation now. People that never played the Uncharted collection, those will be the people. The people that never played Ratchet and Clank, those will be the people that come by. It's not people getting the new games, because the new games will only be playable on the PS4. But what about the Order 1886? Is it worth it to go buy the Order 1886 right now?
No.
That's the game that you get.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
not.
buy. It's like $5 now. Yeah.
It's not. It's not worth it to buy a PS4 to get the Order right now.
Oh,
it's
no,
not.
Not at all.
But if you don't have a PS4, it's worth a $19 try.
Yeah,
definitely
when you
worth
got all
that.
that other incentive attached to it. Yeah.
So I see where PlayStation's going. If they're trying to get more people interested, and it's not the Xbox community you got to convert, it's the PC community you have to convert. Give them an access point. If they can only play single player games, fine. Killzone, Knack, The Order 1886, Bloodborne, whatever the hell else, Infamous. Get them those games and let them try it, because they damn sure not playing that on PC. They ain't getting nothing like those games on PC. And 9 times out of 10, they want it. So go ahead, pay that $19, give Sony your money, and try it out.
A lot of PC gamers have been wanting to play Bloodborne. I know a lot of them want to play that.
Yeah, they want to play Bloodborne, Neo, a few joints.
Yeah.
They try to like
they. A bunch of people that I know who play on PC that they want to play Bloodborne. And yeah, like you said, Neo. I think Neo is coming in. Ain't it supposed to be going PC?
Think about it. You got people that wait for a Steam sale to spend $20 on games they'll never play.
Yeah,
you trying to tell me for $20 you can't buy 483 games at least and just be amazed? $20 is nothing. We you know, as gamers, we blow that every day. Look at Xbox. They selling $60 controllers every time we turn around. You think they ain't gonna spend $20? It's easy. So if anybody knocks this, they either aren't a gamer or they're not honest with themselves. So good luck, Microsoft, competing with PlayStation now, because you have nothing.
Damn.
You don't even have games that can interest people to buy Xbox One. You can't compete with PlayStation now in the appearance of Sony's exclusives coming to a PC. What exclusive is on Xbox that makes people say, you know what, I need an Xbox One? Go. Anybody? Anybody? Nothing?
I would say probably it's the big boys, the Halo Revision. Got it.
Yeah, because most people that want Halo bought an Xbox. Most people that like Gears bought an Xbox.
Yo, Xbox is the best box, man.
Yeah, best box with the store shoes in, or you know, if you need to reach on top of something, you can stand on the Xbox.
I mean, but my whole thing with the PS Now stuff is it kind of seems weird to me, just because in the place that, you know, Sony is right now, like, you know, with everything we're seeing, especially like this, the world market cap article and explaining the breakdown of the financials and stuff like that. It's like, just to see all that and then to see this, it's just like,
it's stupid.
For what? Yeah, like for what? Like, you're in like a really good place right now. Like, why?
PlayStation was selling games. What did we tell them to do? What did we as gamers say they should have did?
I don't know. You got to tell me.
Advertise. Remember we were complaining about they weren't advertising games?
Yeah, now they advertise most of the games that's coming out though.
It is.
What will PlayStation Now be?
You can play a whole game on PS Now, but that's not advertisement. Come on.
That is advertisement. You can play a whole game on PlayStation Now. Sure, you can.
It is stupid.
So you can either keep paying for PlayStation Now and give Sony some money, or you can buy a PS4 and buy the game you like.
Listen, at the end of the day, you're harkening onto the PC side as far as you're marketing their games to the PC. Say the PC guy still ain't gonna buy no damn PS4 that's into the PC community.
Most of them won't though. That's the thing. Like, most of them are.
Regardless it's the PS4 is the better version because obviously PS Now is definitely the dumbed down version because you are streaming it. It is still not up to par with what their PCs is outperforming. So would they have to buy a console to still play in games that they feel like it's not up to par with what they playing on? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's dumb. And the people that are supporting your console, this doesn't even benefit them. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're already in the PlayStation ecosystem and you are buying games and doing this and that, you already have means of playing on PC. You know what I mean? With remote play, if you're already into the ecosystem of PlayStation, it doesn't benefit the PlayStation gamer. I can see it benefiting PC. I'm not saying it's completely off. Or Michy saying there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, but I just don't feel like the PC core gamer is not gonna get a PlayStation because they tried out PS Now and they want to play the better version, but they just still think that they still look at the Pro as it's something that is subpar,
inferior. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So,
but see, look at it this way.
we got an echo.
That PC. Oh, is it me or what?
hold on, it might be me. Wait 1 second.
Hello, test these left, right. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
That PC person probably wasn't going to buy a PS4 anyway. You can at least try to convince that person. These people already got their minds made up. It's the 4 years into the system, almost 4. Their minds already made up. They'd rather buy a 1080 Ti than a PS4. It don't hurt to try to get them. It don't hurt to try. You think $20 matters to a person that's gonna spend the money for a 1080 Ti?
Yeah, because they'll spend a 1080 Ti and turn around and not buy a $60 game.
You had people going crazy over an old school Nintendo system in 2017. You trying to tell me people won't pay for a PlayStation?
You got to understand your market. These are guys already that struggle to pay for games, full-fledged new games. That's $40. These guys are also parading around the internet,
thousands of dollars into a PC.
Yeah, they put $1,000 into the PC.
It ain't about them.
Steam summer sale.
You're not trying to pay.
It ain't about them paying for the games. These motherfuckers are cheap. End of the day, PC gamers don't really have shit to play. No way. They got all these games and they're not interested in none of them. They got all these PC games and they'll play Call of Duty and this other shit.
Is not trying to spend $60, $50, $40 on a game when they know on a platform they can get it for $20, $15. These guys, I see people. Mass Effect is coming out next week. I'm seeing people right now like $40. I'm not paying that on PC. I'm looking for that.
Right.
That good 20, that good 30.
That's the same stuff we should say about some of these games that come out now, because Final Fantasy 15 damn sure wasn't worth 60.
God.
You knew it was coming one way or another.
So
Final Fantasy 15 is worth 60.
Fuck Final Fantasy 15. That game is trash. These games that people are getting these days are subpar than a motherfucker sometimes. And people are just buying these games and like, yeah, how much is Halo Wars 2?
60.
Exactly my fucking point.
But is that the console gamer or is that the PC gamer that's buying?
It don't matter. The game's overpriced anyway.
You're saying that you want the PC gamer to buy overpriced trash games.
I would want the PC gamer to pay $20 to try games they can't get on PC. And if they decide that they want to play more of these games, guess what they have to do? Instead of upgrading their PC, they can take that upgrade and buy a PS4. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to have a 1080 Ti. How much is that shit? $600 or some shit?
$700.
What can you get for $700? Hell, you can damn near get a Pro and a damn 4K TV for that.
Not a good one, but yeah.
Man, look, I got my TV from Best Buy. It was an open box TV for $400. You can find one. And you ain't got to have the biggest, most state-of-the-art TV. But you can get you a 4K TV with HDR reasonably priced for the price of a fucking graphics card. You can do it big. It all depends on what you want to do. But that $20 is the gateway to reaching people you never reach. It's like How would you ever get in contact with us if you didn't have Facebook? You'd have never fucking met me. We'd never talked.
Yo, everybody is trying to dive into the PC market, but it's not working. The Xbox Play Anywhere, it's not working.
Look,
yes, now
Xbox don't work because nobody
right
wants
now,
that
not
shit.
working. It's not. I'm telling you, man. It is. I understand. The strive to try to get the market, but the PC market don't want a game on consoles. That's just plain and simple. They want to tweak. PS Now is not going to give the PC guys the settings to tweak the games how they want to tweak it. So I don't see them diving into that service.
That's fine. Not every PC guy does that. But that's like saying every Xbox guy don't want to play PlayStation games, and look at the shit. It's like sooner or later something changed. That's like most people ate meat until they got older and realized that eating meat's bad for you, so they went on a diet or some shit. Shit changes. You never know until you try it.
Yo, really?
And the only way to get them to try it again, because people don't see the PC gamers, they won't see the worth in buying a PS4 just for one game. But if they can try Bloodborne for $20, I guarantee you, PC gamers will pay $20 to play Bloodborne for 1 month.
Damn, I doubt it.
And in that 1 month, they playing everything the fuck else.
When this PS4 service, the games come to PS Now, I'm giving it about 3 to 5 months. If we don't hear an update as far as how good this service is doing, just know they ain't buying it. I'm pretty sure that's what's.
You never know until you try.
They may end the service if it don't pick up. Or if
I don't think they're going to end the service because honestly, PS Now, the actual how the service functions is implemented in PlayStation Network. You know, like I said, a lot of things that people do on PlayStation, share play, remote play, even how the PSN network in general, that's using the Gaikai technology in there.
Well, shit.
So
yeah, that, and I think it's good for PlayStation gamers too, because people that's just getting these consoles, those weird people who just forgot the PlayStation launched in 2013 and they now just started to come over. You're going to go to GameStop and pay like $9 for NAC and $9 for the order? Or you can play, and what, $9 for what else? Infamous? Or you going to pay $19 and try all 3 of them? And more stuff.
See, that it sounds good, but in hindsight, of how people perceive this service, you know, like I said, me and you we can tell the whole world our experience of PlayStation Now. I can put up videos of PlayStation Now, like I have, showing fighters, but somebody's gonna come in here and still say it's trash, it's streaming, the quality is gonna be bad. People don't know who those people are.
You know who those people are? Those the same people over there fighting a console war, making up shit to prove a point that don't exist. People that'll tell you that Xbox Live is better than PSN when Xbox Live ain't doing half the shit PSN does.
I have to disagree.
I'm saying. Nah, I think PSN is better than Xbox Live. I debate anybody on that.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as PS Now, because I'm not a fan of it. Like, I don't know.
That's
big shout out to
listen, check this out.
Check this
out, Kev. Are you not a fan of it based off of your experience of what you hear people off of what you hear?
Oh no, based off my experience. But my experience and reason for not like being a fan of it is different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you got I wouldn't probably try to attempt to honestly play like any multiplayer games, but my experience and my reasonings for not liking PS Now is totally different. My reason is because like I like to share shit. I can't take screenshots, I can't take videos, I can't broadcast shit like that.
PS3.
I know, but I'm saying that you doing it on the PS4. I think that at least on the PS4 it should allow you to use the features of the PS4 when you use PS Now. That's just me though.
But
that's one of the reasons why I'm not feeling it.
So you don't like SharePlay?
No, I'm saying I do, but you can't do that with PS Now like that.
You can't do that with SharePlay.
When I say experience, I mean as far as playing a game on there, not just the those little things that you said.
And by the way, I
Yeah.
agree with Kev on that though. You know, it's
No, I
certain
agree
shit
with Kevin that too.
yeah, it's certain stuff that the PS4 does that should be allowed to be done with that, but it might be too much to stream and stream. It's like two different streams going two different directions.
But you also got to remember,
Yeah.
that's why I keep saying, you also got to remember, it is not running on your console.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm even more confused why it's not able to do those things. Because it should be
But
able
like,
to if
Because
it's not running on your console.
what is it capturing? It's not running on your console. What is it
Yeah.
screenshotting? It's not running on there.
and see, like in the case
My
of
only
my brother,
thing, my only thing with that, I'm kind of in agreement with Bari though, because like I said, Sony is in a position right now where they're getting comfortable, and it's obvious with them doing this. They're thinking that, I think this is some cocky thinking, honestly. If the PS5 isn't around the corner, this is real cocky thinking, because you're doing two things here. You're damaging the incentive to pick up a new console. But I don't speak for myself when I say this, but then you got the other side that are like, oh well, why do I need this PS4 anymore? Now I should just this is more incentive for me to build a PC. You kind of push your already established community away. But then I also agree with Michy's side where he's saying, getting that revenue in, getting that money in, from the business side, it makes sense. Put your product on as many things as possible and get your product into as many homes as possible is the best business practice to ensure that you get some type of revenue, or you get some type of exposure for the products that you're trying to push to the community. That makes sense. But again, looking at this from a gamer point of view, this shit's stupid to me. I have to be honest. This shit is retarded to me. It's very stupid. It's very stupid. But then looking at it from a business side, it makes sense. You feel me? But it does hurt the incentive to pick up a PlayStation. It does.
my brother gave his daughters his PS3 when he got his PS4. He didn't buy them a game in the last year and a half. What he did buy them, no, last 2 years, they had PlayStation out since last year when it was $99. They've been playing all year, and they re-upped to keep playing. Never had to buy a game. They just in there playing games. Never asked for a game. My nephew got a PS4. My niece is still playing a PS3. They don't give a shit. They still own it. It has a purpose. There's some people who just are left behind for some reason, some godforsaken reason. Somebody's playing a PS3. If you still on PS3, you didn't have to buy a game at all. They were still dropping new stuff. Guilty Gear was coming. Under Night Inverse was coming. Arcana Hearts 3. It's stuff that's been launched since PS4 dropped that we couldn't even play. But it was on PS3. You gonna buy the game on PS3? If you want to try it? Or you gonna try it on PlayStation now?
Say it again.
I'm just saying. To play the games we missed. You gonna buy a PS3 and buy that game?
But see, the difference between I get that with PS3, Michy, but with PS4, this is the generation we're in now.
Persona,
you're not missing anything because this is the gen we're in. Say it again.
You had a PS4 since day one, it would affect you differently. If you got a PS4 today, would you go back and buy all those games, or would you play them where they were easily accessible for a reasonable price?
But they're like $5. Like
you're right.
But if you're buying a PS4 now in 2017, you're more than likely buying a PS4 for the recently released games or games that are releasing in the future. That's what you're buying a PS4 now. So you're not really thinking about those old games anyway, because if you were hype and really wanted to play those games, you would have picked the PS4 up a long time ago to play Bloodborne or to play The Order or Until Dawn or whatever the case may be.
There you go. But ain't nothing wrong with trying it for $20. Nothing wrong with trying it. And it is not going to last long. I'm not saying it's going to be a subscription model that you can subscribe to for years and be like, you know what? I'm going to keep playing this. It's like playing Final Fantasy 14. People don't pay for Final Fantasy 14 to play it constantly all the time. But people do play it when some shit they want to do come out. It's like EA Access. Motherfuckers don't use EA Access. Mass Effect just came out. You think people didn't go buy EA Access this month?
Yeah.
For 10 hours? $5 for 10 hours. You think they didn't do that?
Yeah, I'm sure they did. And then some of those will probably turn. How many of those are going to turn into actual sales, though?
Probably.
Which is more, $5 or $60?
And then you got people that probably double dipped to play Mass Effect. I'm like, that's stupid, but okay.
Yeah.
It's like Madden comes out. Nobody likes Madden. They'll get EA Access to play Madden for 10 hours. And then what do? Make their other account and play Madden for 10 more hours. And then they make another one and play Madden for 10 hours. I bet you somebody rationing time right now trying not to play Mass Effect. Like, look, I only got 4 hours and 27 minutes left. I got to stop playing Mass Effect tonight because I don't want to make another profile.
Yeah.
Now that's the shit I think is stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out with the whole PS Now and Play Anywhere and all that stuff. We'll see what the profit brings in and how people receive it, and we'll just go from there, yo. But yeah, let's get into the outros, man. It's getting late. Start with you, Michy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Michy. Give us your outro, brother.
It's your boy Michy. First off, shout out to my beautiful wife, who I didn't mention in the intro, but that was the influence of Dos Equis. I'm sorry. Duly apologize.
You got like 3 Dos Equis. He good right now.
It's been a good show, god damn it. Shout out to everybody who stayed and listened to our views. As you can see, the council don't always just get along and just agree on everything. We have some pretty good talks with each other. Shout out to the council for not being yes men and women. Thank you for having your own opinions about stuff and being highly opinionated in that fashion. There are no easy wins with the council.
That's oh my God.
Especially when we talk about Marvel. Don't talk about Marvel in the council chats, because I tell you now, when I find that prison
6 in the morning till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then PSA talking about the same. God damn it, man.
When I find that prison, my fault. Go ahead, Michy. I interrupted you.
I was gonna say a special shout out to Xbox fans. Because y'all some of the most loyal motherfuckers I done seen in my life. Y'all worse than Christians, I swear.
What?
At least Christians talk about their God and the miracles and everything, and praise them. And you don't even have nothing to praise on Xbox, and you just like, oh hell, the Almighty Scorpio.
Well, I mean that's what they're praising. They
yeah,
you know, focus
and
on hope.
It ain't even so much Phil Spencer no more. They praising a box that ain't got shit to praise on it yet. These niggas don't even know the Scorpio. Look, these motherfuckers praising a motherfucking chip they saw on a motherfucking article. They don't even know what the motherfucker look like yet. Yo, this nigga man. These motherfuckers ain't got 2 games to play on Scorpio. 2. Motherfucker don't have a release date, so you can't tell me what's on it besides Shadow of Mordor. And that shit might release early. And the Scorpio might drop afterwards. Like, what the fuck are you playing on the Scorpio? As of right now, nothing. You got a glimpse of a VR game. What's the title of it? Anybody? Title of the VR game coming to Scorpio? Anybody? Nope. Okay, I didn't think so. You don't know a motherfucking thing about what's going to be available on a Scorpio besides Shadow of Mordor, nor do you know how the games are going to perform because you haven't seen it. But these motherfuckers been praising it for a year. I don't get it.
Because they ain't got nothing left but hope. What do you mean? I get it.
I mean, when the PS4 talk was coming, you know what PlayStation gamers were hyping up?
Games.
We were excited for the PS4 dropping, but we were hyped for Horizon coming. We were hyped for Neo coming because we knew the shit was coming. We were hyped for all the shit that we were getting because we could see the footsteps in the sand. We could see the trail through the snow. If you were hunting prey, you could find it. You could follow the breadcrumbs to the PS4.
You know what's funny?
Then all I know is if that God of War drop the end of this year, like
that's gonna push consoles. You hear what I say?
Look,
Yo, if God of War and Mario Odyssey drop holiday, yeah, that's Scorpio. That's a one and done. You might as well hang that up.
This is the difference between PlayStation 4 Pro and the Scorpio. Because fuck the Xbox One S. Anybody that bought that shit, fuck themselves. This is the difference between the Pro and the Scorpio. PlayStation 4 games already looked good.
Mm-hmm.
The Pro made shit better than what we were already getting. So native 4K or not, Shoot told us before the Pro dropped, we wouldn't be getting native 4K gaming. We probably would. Yeah, he said it probably wouldn't happen in 4K. He was honest with us. So I'm not expecting 4K gaming. If it gets there, that's fine. But even if it don't, the shit looks good and it's better than what we have on the PS4, which already looks good. People who are getting hyped for the Scorpio are just praising 4K and 4K and 4K. That's fine. If you're so happy about 4K, your ass been mad all gen. And you've been hating yourself all fucking gen.
What the fuck?
Because your punk asses couldn't get the 1080p. And y'all asses probably had checkerboard 1080p and didn't even know it.
Yo, please stop.
That's funny. I said checkerboard 1080p. Yo, write that down.
Checkerboard 1080p. Yeah.
But you had, think about the Xbox One. You had fucking Dead Rising 4 720. Sunset Overdrive was 900. Wasn't it 720 at first or some shit?
No, 900. It was 900.
It doesn't matter. Rise 720 to 900. They could. This is how bad the fucking Xbox One is. Name 3 1080p fighters on Xbox One.
Oh Lord, isn't Killer Instinct 1080p now?
Nah, that's
maybe.
Not.
I know they're probably gonna get Forza 4K 60 though. I will say that.
Well,
native?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
It'll probably be native, maybe. Maybe
it
native.
will. It ain't no
native.
When it comes to Forza better be 4K 60.
It's gonna be 4K native. Y'all gotta have. Don't count the Xbox One out like that.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not counting it out.
I just I said.
That's my expectation.
4K 60. Like I'm calling that one. That's gonna be an easy one to call.
Yeah, I think Forza will be 4K 60. I think they'll show Halo 6. That'll probably be 4K 60.
I think Halo will be dynamic. It's gonna be close.
Maybe. I think if they really want to show the technical prowess of this console, that'll put that at 4K 60.
I don't think Halo's ready to show that. If they do show it, it's gonna be like they did before when you see Master Chief in the desert. Like I don't think they're showing gameplay. They'll show a teaser.
It's too soon.
Yeah, it's way too soon.
But see,
the game ain't even 3 years old yet.
Mm-hmm.
With what the Scorpio touts, I don't even care about what resolution these games in. I just want them to be smooth. I don't want to see these 900p 20 frame a second games. Don't do that. Just make the games play smooth and if it has to be 900p, I'm fine with that. But just get them smooth and steady and do that. Get the 1080p. Get to where you lied to people and told them you would be at the beginning of the gen. Get there. 1080p first, and then grow from there. But these Xbox games have been sad for a longest time, and they so happy they can get a Scorpio because, yay, we can finally get a high resolution. Shut y'all asses up and play your games and be happy. And fuck what's happening everywhere else because you don't give a shit because you a diehard Xbox gamer anyway. Else don't really fucking matter to you. You're gonna play the same stale shit over and over again and be the only motherfucker there mad at yourself because the friends that you did have watching Netflix and Hulu, they don't even want a game on the motherfucker with you.
Ah, Michy.
Just play your games and be happy, people. And when your Scorpio drop, hopefully it has a case over the chips and it has a fan to keep it cool.
Yo, Michy, what are you
fucking games?
Yo.
Because as of right now, the Scorpio.
What are you talking about right now? You open it as a case? What?
Bye,
I
y'all.
hope it
Great
does.
show. We're gonna call it a night.
Yo,
Yeah,
this
Michy
man
gotta-
said, I hope it
you
has
gotta
a
stop.
case.
You know these motherfuckers praising that picture of the chip that say Scorpio. That's all they say.
Yo, he ain't lying.
He ain't lying, yo.
They've been staring at that damn pre-order page for like the longest. I'm promising you that.
These
Oh,
niggas keep
God.
posting
Y'all some
Scorpio news
fools,
and just
man.
posting that chip on every fucking Facebook page. All you see is that chip. Ooh, Scorpio, this chip, niggas. Stop. Niggas not Lay's, niggas. Stop spreading the chips, niggas. Stop.
Yo, I'm moving on. No, we
These niggas at the
stopping there.
casino just playing with their chips, nigga. No, nigga, stop.
Oh God, yo, this guy is stupid.
Fuck.
You done, Mich?
I think I'm done.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah,
yo,
fuck Xbox. Bari ain't here to say it, so fuck Xbox.
shit. Yeah, Bari
Yeah,
had
he
to
left.
dip out. Yeah, Bari had to dip out early, guys. But big shout out to him. But Jaleesa, go ahead, give us your outro.
I
Cool,
don't
cool.
even know what to say after all that.
Yo, man, this guy.
Shout out to the
know.
chips though.
Shout out to the chips.
I was a little late, but yeah, man, thanks for having me again. Had a good discussion. I've been sick all week, so y'all hadn't really been talking to me. My sinuses
Yeah.
been acting a fool. Make sure y'all check out sheattack.com. Make sure y'all hit me up on Twitter at Crunker711. And check out the YouTube. I should have new videos up this weekend since my voice is back and I'm good to go now. But yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Had a good time. Had a good laugh. Misha, you are a fool. I love you to death.
Man, look, we gotta watch out for them chips.
And I know in a little while you finna have me cracking up in a second, so I'm just gonna get off so you can get to your outro, your real outro.
Oh yeah, the real one come at the end.
Real one? Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Yeah, man. Yeah.
No doubt. My co-host, Big Bro, Mr. Official.
Uh-oh, he go. Oh no,
Nah,
I
that ain't me.
think
That ain't me. That ain't me. I'm actually looking at my phone. I ordered some food.
that was Demi, my bad. That was Demi.
Yo, shouts out to everybody who stayed here throughout to the end. I see we got 9 people watching, so you smart, you're loyal, you appreciate it. Shit, after what Michy said, I don't even really know what to say. Really, make sure to check out my channel if you haven't already, man. Real talk, because now I'm back on it. I'm taking a little break from Horizon. Pick up that Chaos Code, man. Shit is hella fun. It's $20 in the store. It's definitely cool. It's a nice little palette cleanse if you burnt out of the Street Fighters and shit like that. It's a fun little game. Trust me, it's fun as hell. And it looks well. I like the little 2D art style. I've always been a fan of that. So make sure to if you are into fighters and whatnot, pick that up. It's definitely worth your time. I will be streaming some Horizon. Should I stream some tonight? I don't know. If y'all think I should, let me know in the comment section. I'll read the little chat right now. If not, I'll probably just play some Chaos Code for a little bit. Just shouts out to everybody. Much appreciative for everybody checking us out, listening to the podcast. Hopefully we weren't too long-winded.
Facts.
And
Facts.
that's pretty much it, man. Support your exclusives or whatever we got now. Shit.
Yo, this guy funny. Yo, guys, first and foremost, I want to say big shout out to Bari, Michy, and Jaleesa for coming through to the podcast and showing some support to Mind of a Gamer. It's just me and Kev. We still building around the foundation, but I think we got a good system going right now. A big shout out to Kev too, for because I know he real busy right now with real life stuff, but he still makes time for the podcast. So big shout out to the fams, and big
for the people.
Oh yeah, no doubt. A big, huge, humongous shout out to everybody that supports the podcast. Timbo, Demi, Miss Choco, Daishidan, Dragon Sword, and Dre came through. Big shout out to all you guys. And for those that that were just watching, big shout out to Jack Move Johnny. Shout out to him. Make sure you check out his channel. Big shout out to everybody that supports the council, that supports my podcast, and supports the council podcast and everything. I appreciate you guys a lot. Y'all already know, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. It's definitely appreciated. And Yo, Kev, you forgot to mute your mic.
My bad.
Make sure, I'm trying to be appreciative here. He like, ooh, like I can't. But yo, man, make sure you subscribe to Crunk Girl 711. She has great content. Make sure you subscribe to Michy Battle. Even though I keep saying his thoughts is like what you've seen today. That's just a vertical slice, man. Like this guy's mind is. You was in like chats with him, man. This guy's mind is next level, yo. He's got like a lot of good shit brewing in his brain.
Definitely somebody you don't want as an enemy. Trust me, as a Marvel fan, you don't.
That's not a joke. That's not no joke. That's not no joke.
I just need Marvel to get their shit together before they put a presentation on screen and expect me to believe it.
Make sure you shout out to MistaOfficialVG. He's always streaming. That's like the stream partner right there. That's my Uncharted 4 partner. He's always streaming everything. He streams his L's and his W's. So check his channel.
But you ain't gonna see that L in the video commentary. I tell you that much. You better watch that stream if you want to catch an L.
Make sure you subscribe to Bari. He just came back to YouTube off his YouTube vacation. Make sure you check not next week, but the week after. Bari's hosting a Road Warriors tournament, Street Fighter 5 tournament on his channel. The Council podcast will be returning on his channel next week, March 23rd. That's next week, Thursday. It'll be the Council podcast again, so it'll be good to have everybody back in the usual spot. And don't worry, Mind of a Gamer isn't going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing my podcast as well. We'll just the two podcasts coming from the council members will be the Council podcast and Mind of a Gamer on my channel. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming a lot this weekend. I've got a couple videos brewing that I'm gonna be doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I do hope you guys do enjoy your weekend. I appreciate those that spend their Friday listening to us talk. You guys are definitely appreciated. And yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's it from everybody. So we're going, in the spirit of council, we're going to do this the official way because we got the official member here. So with all podcasts, we end with.
Oh, Lord.
We know that Microsoft gamers are heavily invested in Energizer. So please, motherfuckers, please don't set your house on fire with that damn charger. Please. I know a lot of y'all avoiding the news that the Energizer charger is lighting motherfuckers on fire. We know you love AA batteries. Please don't buy that shit. Don't recall. It will set your shit on fire. Furthermore, my wife just texted me. She told me to tell y'all, and this is her words, not mine, so don't think I'm lying on her. She said anybody gaming with Xbox One is doing some welfare gaming because they ain't got no fucking games. So you just got a console to say you got one, but you ain't really trying to play shit. So you just faking the phone.
Oh.
So shout out to you welfare gamers.
Oh.
She said World Star Gaming.
Welfare gamers from the wife. And acknowledge the chip. Everybody get on your knees. Pray to God. Pray to Jesus.
Shout out to the chip. Hashtag chip acknowledgement. Yo, about to make that a thing. Watch. Hashtag chip acknowledgement.
I need all the Xbox fans to watch this. To draw a picture of what you think the Xbox Scorpio is going to look like. Put that shit on Twitter. We need designs for the motherfucker. and show me what the cartridge is going to look like, because they might not even have them motherfuckers. It might be all digital and just fuck the whole game.
Cartridge.
Oh, my bad. The disc. My bad. Actually, they might have a cartridge. The fucking Switch got cartridges.
Yeah, you're right.
You never know. But yeah, tell me what.
I don't know how you get 4K off a cartridge, but okay. Yeah, 4K off a cartridge. But that's it.
Ain't better. That motherfucker got a horse in it. It might as well do 4K. Shit, fuck it. Yeah, that's pretty much. Save up your food stamps so you can buy a Scorpio and get some games to come on it. Well, they probably gonna help you out because Obamacare is making sure that they don't make too many games so you can't afford the Scorpio. On the wall to keep y'all from getting those games. So do your best.
I'm fucking anyway.
The Dual X's is definitely in there. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.
Don't forget your fire extinguishers.